Hey everybody, welcome back. I've eaten my food. I did some admin stuff because you gotta do that. You gotta stay on top of your jam. You gotta stay on top of that jam. I took care of all my business. Gotta take care of that business. Wait, who am I hosting? I'm not hosting anybody, I'm live. Right? Yeah. If you can see me, say what's up. Because my thing said now hosting. But I don't think I'm hosting. I'm gonna get some light in here. Light's good. Apply these sound changes. Bob teaching them harsh lessons to people. Harsh lessons. What up? I'm like stuck in the wrong stream chat somehow. There we go. I was in somebody else's. What up, Torkel? What'd you say? Nerf the wife. God damn it! I gotta put you on the list too. I owe you a nerf the wife. She's gonna get shot a lot when she comes back home, dude. Now I owe Trenny, Nomad, Knives, and Torkel each a nerf the wife. I owe you. I'm strapped. She just is not here right now. Okay? I owe you. You ganked my boy earlier. That's alright. That's just doing what you do, man. You do you, boo boo. What are we up to? Maybe a mission. Something to keep it rolling. I think some people are out. Gonna be out at bounty hunting. Did he, did Matt go? Did he turn off his stream? I missed it. What happened there? What really went down? What up, Nomad? Number one. First. Love that first badge. I'm going to set up a couple more custom rewards this weekend. I'm going to do like, make me do 10 push-ups. Because, you know, I'm trying to get swole. I'm going to the gym later tonight. So I got to get swole. Where the fuck did my energy drink go? Where is it? Hang on. Boom. Skidikaku doo doo doo. Boom.
Anything else?
Oh shit, no man. What up, guys?
I think the biggest
Hello.
mistake that Matt made there, to be honest, was talking shit because it just put a target on his back.
Oh no, what? So Matt got ganked. I was gonna come and ask, did he get salty? Because that's always the.
No, he
That's
didn't. But what actually happened, and the reason I think he ended up getting ganked, is they jumped into the Hazres we were fighting in. I called them out early. He high waked, low waked. We started engaging the pirate. The pirate left. Then before Matt could dock, he got shot at. But in the intervening time, he was talking shit about the fact they didn't manage to kill him,
Oh yeah,
which
no,
is not a good idea.
no. I mean, they're listening right now too.
That will,
Just so you know.
yeah, exactly. No, I'm fully aware.
Yeah.
That's why he got killed.
Wait, hear me out. Are we intimidated?
No.
Are we intimidating?
No, intimidated.
No.
Like by their presence. Like, do we care?
No. They're playing the game just like we are. They're playing it in
Yeah.
a different way. They have a lot of fun, and I think I've been pirated before and had fun being pirated. It's just,
Yeah.
it's an attitude thing. And yeah, if
I enjoyed that experience because it was interesting.
Yeah.
Mostly the fact how quickly I managed to. I think the reason the initial gank didn't work out was because I spotted them early.
yeah, if you blew the cover or something. Torkel says can confirm the reason that he got ganked is because of the shit talking. I mean, it is
Yeah.
funny. It's bold of him to talk shit, being so new.
Yeah. But the thing is, he was super okay with it, though, which is also good.
That's good.
Yeah,
Yes,
I mean,
that's important.
it's like the rebuy on that thing is.
Yes, but
Ah, we got him 24 million. He can die a bunch of times and be comfy. He's still got like 15 million credits, so.
Wait, you guys got him 24 million?
Just a wing
Yeah.
mission.
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
a wing mission.
Yeah, I've got news for you. He can die a couple more times than 15.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
he'll be
The
fine.
rebuy on a ship's like 100k.
Yeah.
No, I think it'd be slightly more. Maybe not.
Oh,
Actually.
Cobra? The ship only cost him 300.
Yeah, Torkel
Yeah,
says
but
he was a good
he
sport.
built up a bit. Yeah.
I'm going to, let's see.
So hear me out. Do you have people just sitting on the beacon?
Hmm?
Because every time the ship comes in, you talk about it and you just go, "Yo, a Corvette just came in on the beacon."
No, you can
No,
see
I. The
there if
reason
you're
the
close
reason
to-
I saw it is I'd low waked out and spotted a commander, and was like, "That's probably code." So I checked the commander and I was correct. That's why I knew this Corvette was incoming. It's
Gotcha.
it was basically just I've played EVE Online for a long fucking time. I'm very very good at situational awareness in games like this,
I am in the
Yeah.
wrong. I have the wrong lasers. to
Torkel.
fight
or rather I should be.
Corvettes.
Are you the same code from other games? Is it a multi-gaming squadron? I'm asking
interested. I've been
Torkel
interested
and
in
my.
this as well.
Yeah, he'll let
Yeah,
me
no,
know.
I'm interested in this as well. The reason I want to know is because I want to know if they're the same as the code in EVE Online, because they're a very different style of pirate in EVE, if they are. And the main reason being is in EVE Online, the piracy aspect is more about ganking relative to actual piracy. They did a lot of suicide ganking. They would kill all freighters in high sec, which is fun, and I used to fucking do the same thing.
Torkel says
Same code.
Same code.
Nice.
So
Oh, nice. I was interested in that. I actually joined the Discord to find out, and I didn't get an answer, which was disappointing.
Yes.
so you guys are a squadron, right?
Yes.
What do you guys focus on? the
BGS.
most? What is that?
background simulation.
Yeah. So right now, to give you some background on the background simulation between our two
Simulation,
squadrons,
hey.
Gilgamesh Corps, their minor faction is expanding a lot more rapidly than ours is. Because they were in a smaller system, they were able to get out, and so they're actually able to exist in many systems.
We're already in a second.
Yes, and they're working the second system now to expand to a third. Our squadron, Arbor Calum, we only have the one system because I'm a maniac and I put us in a monster bitch of a system. So it's going to be a while before we manage to expand from there. That's the primary differences between Gilgamesh and Arkham, is if you know.
I thought the difference is we had blackjack and hookers.
We have blackjack and hookers too. I just have a lower standard for my hookers.
Yeah, I'll just pretend that I didn't hear that.
I'm more inclusive with my sex workers. Anyways, the so yeah, the
Nick, what
background
you on
simulation is basically to answer that question. It's the system that runs the political
Hold on
power
one second.
of the various factions in all of the systems. So whoever is in charge of the system, whoever owns what station, all that stuff is decided by a big, mysterious, shadowy system called BGS.
Bring it back. I need to fix some shit.
Matt, you're welcome, dude. Sorry you had to get ganked, but that's gonna happen. That's what comes with the streaming. I heard you were talking shit. That's why they had to come kill you, bro.
I'm surprised that nobody's ever come after me. Like, I don't go out of my way to talk crap, but
Good.
you know.
Yeah, Matt. Good. Glad you loved it. That's why they do it, because they love it. And if you love it too, it's all the better. I think people who hate it and get really, really mad, then only one side is loving it, and that's not as fun.
I think ganking has a place.
It does, and it has a
Right.
method. You don't want somebody killing you over and over and over again for no
Like, if
goddamn
you're, like,
reason, for nothing. Like,
You're just
that
like
sucks.
repeat ganking people for no reason, right?
Mhm.
Then you're just a jerk.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Desiat gankers who sit there waiting for new players. Now, Code has a thing, like, their mission, one of their rules is if they see a docking computer or a supercruise assist, they interdict and they punish the player. They don't kill them right away, but they say, welcome to Elite, bang, 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 take that shit off, learn to fly right. Which, I admire that, because I try
That's
to
actually
encourage...
pretty funny,
I
yeah.
encourage all of my people to take that shit off, because it makes a lazy pilot. You can dock faster. Now, Killa has informed me that there's a really good method where you can use your SC assist module to drop out really, really fast. I don't care, dude. I'm fine.
Define drop out really, really fast.
You can use it almost like navlock. So what you do is you approach your target station at full speed, and then when you're in range, then you turn on Super Cruise Assist, and it yanks you down at top speed. So
From what distance?
not,
Like from point blank?
It's like 5 LS.
yeah, it's kind of far.
So it's like 5 seconds?
You
There's
say,
a bit of time.
yeah, a little bit of time. I don't really. And it's a
'Cause
whole
you can-
technique you'd have to do that I don't
yeah.
really care to follow through with. So.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to do that, and you also want to approach targets at like a top speed to like not get interdicted, I guess. I just
mean,
feel like it doesn't save enough time for it to be worth it.
I leave all of that on my exploration.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like a cargo ship,
You're running
or like I have a
repeated missions over and over again. Yeah.
I have a DBX that's my taxi that I have one on, and the reason for that is just because I'm constantly flying around and docking at different places, right? I'm lazy.
Mm-hmm. That'll
Like-
happen.
I'm very capable, but I'm lazy. Like, I want to be able to get up and go get a drink while I dock. Like, that's my break time during Elite.
I've still never had the modules weren't out when I started playing, and I haven't even had a chance to
Yeah, it's
try 'em
really
out.
sweet if you've got a cargo ship. Like, it's the greatest. You're just like, man, you know, I think I'd like to go get a drink right now while my ship docks.
I just mostly use it for when I'm going back and forth in between the Hazres here in Nemi and Stetson, and I just want to sit here and have a smoke while the ship does the rest.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
with a
pretty
nice,
much.
like, 55 kilolight seconds is like perfect cigarette time. It's like 8 minutes. You know?
Where is Code's home system? They have a home system, right?
Somewhere?
I'm not sure.
Somewhere nobody knows.
It's a
There-
big galaxy.
They're active all over the place, though. Usually, like, when there's community goals, they'll usually find a fun, like, foil position to take where they're going to get in the way of the thing in some way. I always love to see, like, what's Code's, like, nah, we're going to fuck this up some way. The foil, which somebody's got to do it, man. And they always find a creative way to do it. I forget what the last one, Torkel, maybe a station doesn't deal enough damage to keep you safe.
I don't even think it shot at him.
Torkel's fast enough.
What about you? You got a PvP ship?
Myself?
Yes.
Not yet, actually. I'm just out collecting a bunch of raw materials because I want to
Just
build up
curious.
that.
How many hours you got?
1,500.
Nice.
I mean, my PvP ship, the best one I have right now is my Chieftain. It's a fully engineered PA Chieftain with corrosive on the MCs, and it's got 4,700 hull points. It held up pretty well against Tony Curtis's like maxed PvP build, with all of his like, you know.
What ship does he fly? He flies a Chieftain as well, right?
He in my fight with him, he had his crate out and he had the super pen rails, and and so he was able to just dismantle my hardpoints. I mean, my modules. God damn it, Matt. I gotta put you on the eye. She's gonna get shot 5 times when I gotta spread him out. So basically, guys, when you come back in next time,
So here's the thing about Tony. I feel like if I ask like the really dedicated PvP people, they'll be like, "Yeah, he's trash."
Tony
But
is.
to anybody else, like, he's probably a god, right?
Nah, I mean, he said he's not very good, and I mean, I fought him, and his piloting skills were acceptable. He wasn't bad.
Well, the thing about like PvP is like a month of PvP practice puts you in like the top 5% of players.
Yeah.
Because there's just not very many people that do it
Right.
comparatively. Like there's so many people out there that are just like, I have this cool ship, I'd like to take it PvPing, and they don't.
Matt has
They don't
asked.
research it at all. They just guess.
Hang on, I'm thinking of a riddle that Matt has asked me. I'm not going to say it out loud because I don't want anyone else's help. If you're reading it in the stream, don't help. I need to figure this out. How does this sailor?
Wait, where do I see this? Where do I see this?
Oh, I got a custom reward on the stream where you can ask me riddles or tongue twisters.
Wait, you should DM me what it is.
I mean, I'll say it out loud. Just don't tell me the answer. Think of it independently. How does a sailor?
Hello, sorry.
How does a sailor fight a soldier?
Fuck me.
These are always hard.
How does
No,
a
it's
sailor fight a
obvious.
soldier with a gun?
It's obvious, is it?
No, it like I don't
With
know what
the
it
coast,
is.
With the bombardment from sea. How does a sailor fight a soldier?
Like, it's going to be obvious. I don't know what it is.
With his fists.
Tell me, is it a pun answer? Is the answer
Oh,
a
I don't
pun?
know.
What I'm asking Matt.
Oh.
So, I love it when your antivirus shits the bed and makes you freak out. So basically, the reason I just ditched off the server really quickly there was Norton Antivirus decided to be like, oh, there's an error code, and I was like, oh fuck, okay, that's never good. But I worked out that what the problem was is there was a very brief, and I shit you not, tiny issue with like their server for like the install.
With a sword, dumbass.
With a sword. No, it's not. It's. I mean, it might be.
No, it has to be like something that you'd find on a ship that also has to do with
Who
soldiers.
the fuck who was that joined?
With an
Left.
armory. I don't know. I'm on stream mode. I can't hear the join sounds.
I saw who joined, but I didn't see, I saw somebody join, but I didn't get a chance to actually see who it was. I'm thinking it was Price.
Oh, it was Matt.
Sounded like fucking. Oh, was it Matt?
Yeah. God, how does a soldier fight? How does a sailor fight a soldier?
I mean, really, in modern times with a fucking gun.
Yeah, I was gonna say with like a 270 millimeter cannon.
Right? Like,
Yeah,
Oh.
no, you say the thing is, if you're saying it's with a sword, but at the same
Oh.
time, that doesn't make sense in modern times because a sailor would just, use a gun.
Sword.
Even if they were on land, they would just fight with a gun.
Yeah.
Or piss off fisticuffs if they're not in actually working together.
I've seen better riddles, but thank you for doing the thing. I put those things there. Jesus. Oh, it's
Oh, I've got
whole-
1,000.
it's a whole
Can I spend
G
1,000
here.
on?
wait, it was Killdigs.
Killdigs. The name is familiar. Somebody gonna be satisfied with anything. All right.
Yeah.
Like sometimes to take these mission rewards, they give you good materials. So that's my next goal. I mean, on one hand, I really want to save up to get that fleet carrier, but I can probably afford a crate and fully outfit it for PvP.
How much do you think the fleet carriers are going to be?
I want 5 billion in the bank. I don't think they're going to be that much.
No,
I
they're
feel like
not.
they're going to be. I feel like they're going to be $1 billion
Yeah.
tops,
And
and
then
then there'll be like upgrades. Or
Probably
something.
another 1.5 billion to fully outfit it or something. So yeah, I mean that's.
Yeah, that would be my guess.
I have-
Actually, you know what? It wouldn't even surprise me if it was cheaper than that, like 500 million.
It could be. It's going to be.
And it was like 2 or 3 billion. Because right now, as it stands, like the Corvette, the Anaconda, and the Cutter are all about $1 billion to fully outfit.
Mhm. I just want to have plenty of money when I'm done fully outfitting it.
So hear me out.
Uh-huh.
We really hope that you can have like 4 of them in the same instance, right?
There
no,
will
you
not.
can't.
Yeah.
They've
yeah.
already said they can.
look, buddy, I know that they said they won't, but like, wouldn't it be cool? Oh, that'd be sick.
It holds most knowledge that it has ever been said, but it is not the brain, is not the head. To feathers and their masters, 'tis both bane and boon, one empty and one full. It holds most knowledge that has ever been said, but is not the brain.
Where are these riddles coming from?
I admit that. I got that one. That's one I've used in a D&D campaign in the past.
Very good, it's a good one. To feathers and their masters, 'tis both bane and boon, one empty, one full.
How many people are in your guys' squadron?
A lot.
A lot.
Arbor Calum has grown a lot, but that's because I'm holding off on doing a purge. I'm going to wait till after the fleet carriers, because we'll probably get a lot of inactives back, hopefully. And if the
I
content
don't
is
even
good,
know
they'll
what
stick
what
around.
a purge is.
I'm going to...
A purge is essentially kicking people from the squad.
Yeah, getting rid of inactive
Gotcha.
players. Yeah. Which I...
Gotcha.
Before the
Oops.
update was announced, I was doing that every month or so. I'd go and kick people out who were inactive for more than a month or so. I mean, more than 4 months. That's the period.
Without letting you know, generally.
But
Here's a very simple riddle for you.
hang on,
What
wait.
flows like a river, kills all things, but never dies?
Time.
Damn you.
No, I gotta.
mean-
I'm stuck on Trenny. Hang on, let me do Trenny. It holds most knowledge. Torkel. Wait, one at a time. It holds most knowledge that has ever been said, but it is not the brain. It's not the head. Two feathers. I mean, at first I'm like, it's a book. It's a. Not history. One empty, one full.
So is this
Do you
guy
want-
just going?
Do you want the answer?
Yeah, give me the answer.
Paper.
Paper. One empty, one full, two feathers, and I was thinking quills, two feathers, right?
Yeah, the quill's writing on paper.
Yeah, 'tis both bane and boon. One empty, one full. Well,
I don't personally. I don't know the last bit either.
Yeah.
It's literally one I got from the
Wait,
Internet
what's the
Folk campaign.
last line?
It's good. 'Tis both bane and boon. Well, it's two feathers and their masters. So
Yes,
two
so
people,
the-
two writers, two
Yeah.
two quills and their users. 'Tis both bane and boon. Paper is both bane and boon, right? One empty
Yeah.
and one full. Of
Knowledge and then empty at the same.
Or, like,
honestly, the last line I don't quite get.
an
It
empty
doesn't-
page, and a full page is bane
That's the
and
only
boon.
thing I can think.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Possibly. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. You're right. That's now it makes sense.
All right,
The
cool,
last bit.
awesome. So now on to
It
Torkel's.
took my players forever. It was great.
Hey, I love that. Torkel, two dwarfs guarding a door each, one leading to death and the other to riches. One dwarf always lies and one always tells the truth. You can ask one questions to figure out what door to go through. I know this one. I forget, I forget the solution for it, but one always lies and one always tells the truth. So you have to ask the one who's lying if the other dwarf is telling the truth, right? So is that dwarf? So I'll say dwarf that dwarf A and dwarf B.
No,
What? No.
no. You
Do I-
ask if
Do I
which
know?
one's lying.
Right, because I don't know which one is lying and which one is telling the truth, do I?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Of course, that's the last line of the thing you wrote, Torkel. Reading. Dwarves guarding a door each.
I accidentally said the answer, and you're still struggling.
I'm just thinking about it. I heard you say the answer. Yeah, you ask which one's lying, but that one always. Didn't they do that in the labyrinth?
Yes.
Yes. Who's got the power? That's not the answer, though. Torkel is
Well,
calling
it's
us.
one. Oh, okay, fair enough.
You know, I just realized
That
that
was what it
that
was.
guy that ganked Matt flew like the 60,000 light seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, what a
That's
pain. Wait, and when
been a
when he
dedication.
high waked out, that means that he flew the 60,000.
No, it was a
again.
different guy that killed him.
Oh, it was a different guy. Never mind. Okay,
It was Torkel the go.
that would have been hilarious.
I'm interested, Torkel. Did you use the gun, corvette to kill him or something else?
So many riddles. I'm gonna have to make them more expensive. You guys are wrinkling my brain. No, I
If you
just know
give me
who's
that.
lying, and then I have no more questions. No, you're right. Hang on, let me go back to Torkels again.
Were you coming to gank us when I caught you coming in? As well, because I saw you coming and it was like, you may want to move out the instance, guys.
Somebody explain to me the ranks on your Discord. There's three roles.
Probably not going to. Let's not bother, because right now we're in the middle of re-ranking everything. We're reorganizing it. So.
I really just want to know what the letters stand for. 'Cause
Oh.
they're abbreviations.
Okay. So the which letters?
I think he's
If you
talking
look
about
at your
Gilgamesh and Arkham.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah. ARCM is Arborcalum and GLGC is Gilgamesh. That's the main difference right now.
Why the fuck does Gilgamesh offer such goddamn shitty passenger missions every time?
Don't
I
know.
don't know.
There isn't.
Come over to Nemahe. We got better.
No, but I need to get more influence. That's the problem.
Oh,
There
time to
is
stand
actually,
up,
like, Gilgamesh.
stretch my legs, think about this riddle. A box without hinges, a key or lid, yet golden treasure inside is hid.
Maybe heads if
Read
you
it,
want.
read it one more time.
A box without hinges, key or lid, yet golden treasure inside is hid.
This is so rigged. Ah,
Hmm.
I hate riddles.
I know they're just rigged against you.
Obscure nonsense riddles.
Golden treasure inside is hid. See, I think too literally.
No, this is pretty literal.
An egg. Nomad. Nomad nailed it. Boy.
Yep.
Can I like award points? Is that something I can do as a Twitch person? Can I like give people?
Assume.
I don't think you can do it for the like actual Twitch like credits.
I'd have to get like some other kind of overlay. Like Nightbot probably has something
You would
for that,
you would
right?
probably yeah.
Like
Nightbot
the
will
bot
put Soul
that-
Streamlabs.
like the bot that my other streamer friend uses like has its own system that also has commands and rewards and stuff. So he just uses that.
Okay,
If he
cool.
wants to award people stuff.
Bro,
Like the
Matt,
default one,
I fucking dominate tongue twisters. That one ain't shit. Hold up.
How much would woodchuck chuck if you chuck would just would?
How much would woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as it could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
That was like 95%. I give it to you.
Torkel did. I'll take 95. C's get degrees. I don't want to give up. I'm such a stubborn ass, but I feel so stuck. I can ask one question to figure out the door to go through. Now, yeah, I can't say, are you lying? Or which one of you is lying? Because either way. I can't say, if I go through this door, will I die? Because even the one telling the truth could say yes, because you're going to die. Look, I've dealt with genies in my D&D campaigns. I know. You gotta be fucking careful. Trenny, I'm gonna make riddles more expensive.
I have 700 points left. You really should.
Make them like 300 points. I didn't know how many points people would be having. Everything's gonna
Will
get
you
more expensive.
10
Nerf the
10 per 5 minutes.
10 per 5 minutes. Yeah, it said like 220 per hour, but I didn't expect.
You also get bonuses.
Yeah.
Like for just like clicking on stuff.
Yeah, and for chatting and stuff. Yeah. So, all right then. I will. I'm gonna make everything more expensive. Nerfing the wife is gonna be
No,
like 700.
don't make everything more expensive.
There's the.
Oh
there's
wait,
the,
shit! I better do that quickly.
thing.
No, wait, guys. Just moratorium on the riddles for a second. I want to think about Torkels. These fucking dwarves. They're gonna kill me, man. I gotta get past the door.
Out of stock. Check back later. Oh, you turned the wife nerfing off. Sad.
Let's see. Can you see the steam shooting out of my ears right now, Torkel? So I don't necessarily know that the dwarf that's telling the truth is guarding the door to death or the door to life. So I can't ask which dwarf guards the door to life. Can I? Which dwarf guards the door to life? Because the dwarf that lies. Yeah. God, I think I hit a jackpot with the riddles, man. This is really killing the Super Cruise trip. Makes 300,000 light seconds go by pretty quick.
Why are you doing
What
a
the heck are you
300,000
flying
lights?
300,000 light seconds for?
Missions, dude. I gotta get them rare material rewards and help the faction at the same time. Why not?
I mean, that's basically why I'm doing
oh my goodness,
another
I forgot
sightseeing
you guys,
mission
like,
again.
actually care about missions.
Yeah,
We have to.
I do it every
Oh,
once.
that sucks. Yeah, that sucks.
I mean, no, you
Forget
don't.
it, but it's the you
you-
don't technically have to. It
You
just
don't
does a big
have to.
diff.
You don't have to. That's when, like,
You
What's
could
the
go explore
fastest way
instead.
to expand your...
Exploration
Oh.
data.
yeah, exploration data is great.
Wait, really?
I would have made a trip to Beagle Point, but then y'all said that mining thing was, so I just pushed that back a little bit.
Well, yeah, yeah. Mining's gonna happen on the 21st.
Too
The
bad,
weekend of the
I didn't
21st.
meet you guys like a year ago. I had a couple billion of exploration.
Oh dang. Yeah, we weren't around then. We're pretty new as far as established factions go. I think Gilgamesh and Arkham kind of formed about the same time.
Yeah, no idea who this person is, but he randomly joined our wing, and
No,
then
it's-
he's like,
It's Killdigs. He's part of Gilgamesh.
"Yo, we're doing this thing," and I'm like, "Okay, I'm in."
Who is it? Killed?
Killdigs, yeah. Gilgamesh.
Why is he here instead of in Gilgamesh?
Because he's on my friend.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
We all
I mean,
hang
this
out
this
together.
this is the same Discord. I'm Gilgamesh.
Oh yeah? Are
Oh,
you?
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah. So the Ishtar
Yeah.
Sovereignty is our coalition Discord. So we all live
Alright,
together
I'm
here.
Jealous.
We live in one house.
I'm jealous.
Two
It's so
squadrons,
nice. Holy-
alliance, stuff.
It's pretty great. I mean, we have our own goals and we do our own thing, but we also help each other out. And the Discord's always really active.
Okay, so he actually just trashed that ship before I could even shoot it. I feel bad.
He's pretty good.
Holy cow.
Who is it? Is it Killer or
Killdigs.
I don't know who the fuck Killer is.
Anaconda is, I believe, the best DPS.
Oh yeah, I assume that.
Torkel,
Ah.
I think I have to give up on that riddle, man. I'm not. Ah.
Wait,
Sorry,
give me the riddle one
Don't
more
worry, you
time.
can do mine.
I will.
Give me
Let
the
me.
riddle you're giving up on.
All right, I'll feed that out one more time. The riddle is:
Oops.
two dwarfs guarding a door each, one leading to death and the other to riches. One dwarf always lies and the other always tells the truth. You can ask one question to figure out what door to go through. Or we could go over to the really crowded VC channel and I could ask them that and we could listen to them all lose their minds about it.
No, hang on. So, there's two doors,
One leads to death, one leads to life.
and
Oh my
one of them
fucking
can-
god! I forgot to.
One of them can lie, and one of them has to tell the truth.
One always lies, one always tells the truth. Each one is guarding a door. I don't know which door is which, and I can ask
forgot.
one question.
I changed my frame shift drive from the shit frame shift drive to my good one, and
Okay,
forgot
give me
to
some.
recalculate the fucking route.
No matter who you ask, the guards tell you which door leads to death, and therefore you can pick the other door.
Wait, is that the answer?
No matter who you ask, the guards tell you which door leads to death. No matter who I ask what? What's the question? What do you mean, no matter who
Well,
I
the
ask?
question is probably which way is death.
No, that doesn't work because the one that lies would tell you the other door.
Yeah, he'd say the door to life is
Well,
death.
of course. Wait, what's the answer?
Well, he was wrong. I'll put it
Yeah,
that way.
that's not the answer. Yeah.
Wait, read his answer to me again, though.
His answer, the wrong one, was no matter who you ask, the guards tell you which door leads to death, and therefore you can pick the other door. I'm not sure.
But can't you ask one of them which door leads to death? Let's say that you ask the one that lies first,
You
right?
don't know which one's which.
He'll
Wait, he doesn't know?
No, you don't know
No.
which dwarf lies and which one tells the truth, nor do you know which door leads
No, I know,
where.
but you asked the first one. Let's assume it's the one that lies.
And he points
Just
to the
for
door
sake
that
of-
leads to life and says that one goes to death.
Exactly. And then you ask the other one, and
You,
you ask
you
him,
only have one question.
What? Oh my gosh.
How
How do you, that's... What?
You only have one
Boy.
question. You can ask one question.
I feel like the question is, like, has nothing to do with the doors. Like, I'm almost certain of that, because no matter which one you ask, it's irrelevant, right?
Like, you don't know who you're talking to. That's what I'm stuck on, is I don't know who
Well,
I'm
I know, but,
talking
like,
to. Like, you don't know what kind of
We
answer
can
you
narrow it
how do you
down
narrow
that the
that down?
question has nothing to do with the actual doors, though, right?
The question is who's lying, really. But you only have one question, so it has to...
Well, yeah, but if like, there's no way that the question has to do with the doors themselves, because there's no one question that we can answer or ask that would tell us what we need to know. So I feel like the question has to be like something about the other one. But that can't be right either. because
Yeah, I mean,
it's
I feel
the
like
guy
it's
that
that
lies.
too. Like, I've heard the solution to this once years ago, because I saw the labyrinth. And I feel like it's something like, is that dwarf guarding the door to... But no, but then that would need a follow-up question. I don't think that is that. I'm glad you're enjoying this, Torkel.
I'm just waiting for mine to be answered after this.
Yeah, no, we'll
Mine
get to yours,
should,
Jenny. We'll get
mine
to-
should be easier.
I hope so. I'll be exhausted after this one.
And if it's not easier, then in all honesty, you need to reevaluate your life choices.
Hey, weed is legal here, bro.
Del, that's not how you land a ship.
Am I landed or no? I made it
No,
down.
but you tried to come in on the top side.
My brain is turned inside out right now, okay? Hey,
Okay.
and there is no top.
Oh, you flying? You flying a Python?
Yeah, this is my it's kind of like a really multi-class Python. It's kitted for core mining with a ton of cargo space, but I've also got a railgun and some pulse lasers on it, and an SRV. So it's kind of like an all-arounder. I can do delivery missions, do surface like targeted destruction, discrete power failures, and I can collect materials with it. It does lots of stuff.
See, I just have two ships that I use for doing info and stuff.
I like this guy. Well, my chieftain is just a killing machine. That's the only thing it does. Literally, its only job is to blow up ships.
Speaking of your chieftain, you're bad at PvP, right?
No, I'm not bad at PvP. I don't have a very good
Rats.
PvP ship, but I'm pretty
Hear
decent.
me out.
I killed
Hear
a
me
lot
out,
of
you
people the
wanna-
other night in my squadron.
Hear me out. In my squadron.
They kept coming at
me
me,
out, you-
bro.
They kept coming. No, that's a valid point right there.
What am I to do?
Hear me out.
Hearing.
You should 1v1 me.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Because I'm not gonna find anybody else that's worth
1v1 me at the sun.
For sure.
No, wait, no, that's
I'm about to fight innards over in Nemehi right now, so come. Where are you?
I have to go grab a different ship from your guys' station.
Alright, well, I'll be there, so. Pull up on me, bro! Pull up!
Do I need to pull a 180 and ram my Python in Del?
I will
Yes.
fucking shred your
I'm
python.
pretty trash.
I'll shred it.
Pretty much guaranteed.
Nundin, I'll do it again and again, you know.
I can only afford one rebuy on this, so there won't be in the...
Oh my god, don't do it. Stay away. Stay away. Oof.
It'd just be, if I lose the fight, I rebuy the Python and then
Wait,
go
is
get my T9 and go mining.
Is getting downstairs help?
Ask
Sorry?
either guard what door the other guard would say is the exit. So I say to the dwarf, what would he say is the door
Okay,
to
so
life?
if you get the one that lies,
He's gonna
if you
say,
get the one that lies, he's gonna point to the one that leads to death and say he would say that it leads to life.
Right, okay, he's right, because the one that lies would say he would point to the door that leads to death, which he wouldn't. You ask the other one, and he points to the door. He would say, the door that leads to death.
You get one question, like every
No,
scenario.
no.
What?
But this is my point, though.
Uh,
No matter who you ask, they point to the door that leads to death.
Why is that?
The one who lies will point to the door, say that, oh yeah, the other guy will say that door, pointing to the door that leads to death. Because the other one tells the truth and would not point to that door. Therefore, the guy who lies cannot say that door, so points to the door that would lead to death.
I need to ask a
One that tells the
clarifying
truth
question.
will also
I don't
then point to
follow.
the.
I need,
I do.
I need a clarifying
understand.
question, Nomad. Your wording, is it exact? Do you mean, what is the exit? Because that's vague. I've dealt with genies. You can't say things like exit. They'll just kill you.
It was Andros Sphinxes I had my players answering riddles to, which is even dangerous.
Torkel, yes, I love flight assist off fighting. It's fun as hell. I need to turn down my curves a little bit for my smaller ships because I tried it in that Viper when Nunda and I fought. And I was all over the place. I could not control it because my curves are better configured for a medium or large ship.
Alright, best part about it is I'm gonna get trashed. He sounds like he actually flies an FA off a lot.
I do. I love FA off. It's a glory. It's heaven. It feels like heaven when you get a good orbit, a good lateral orbit, and you're just broadsiding your enemy with 3 plasma accelerators all at once. Chef's
One
kiss.
time I found this random streamer that was playing in FA off, and he just had this system. He was flying around in canyons. It was badass.
Oh, it's so fun, dude. I love that
Like, that's
life.
all he does. It's just like, yeah, I mean, once I realized that this was a thing you could do, I just stopped doing everything else. What system did you say you were in?
Nemehi. Brimming with confidence,
you're not
says
in the
innards. I have a fatal degree
Now
of
the riddles.
confidence.
Oh, can you hurry up?
Yes, get to your riddle now, Trini. I was just thinking about it. Hang on, I gotta land this thing.
It's a fucking easy. one, to
Uh-oh.
be honest.
Here we go, overshooting it.
You'll be fine. You've got shields.
Yeah, I'm fine. I ain't scared. What's this? Innards. Okay, Chuddy. What is it? That we love more than life, fear more than death. The rich want it, the poor have it. The miser spends it, and the spendthrift saves it.
Spend rift specifically.
Spendthrift.
It's the opposite.
Oh, so they spend. Okay, I see.
Spendthrift is someone who doesn't
Spendthrift is a miser, correct? A spendthrift. I didn't know that was the opposite of spendthrift. I just learned that. Thank you, Tranny. That's cool. The spendthrift saves it. Is it also time? No, fear. Wait, no. It is love more than life, fear more than death. The poor have it. Oh gosh, it seems so obvious. What is? Oh gosh, fuck me. I know it's easy. Shut up.
I thought I'd give him an easy one because he just fucking nearly burnt his brain out in the other one.
I'm better at tongue twisters.
It's a good way to never get a tongue twister.
The rich want it.
Alright, I'm on my way to your station.
Alright, I'm getting in my chief.
I've
not
run out
back.
of beer. That's depressing.
Oh man, my build is actually trash right now. I have like a 3 booster FDL and I'm supposed to have a 2. Or a 4. I think 4
Damn
is
it,
for
kill digs. Now
prismatics.
you're just showing off.
It's not happiness. It's or anything esoteric, like intangible like that. That is a miser.
Oh, it's pretty intangible.
Is it? Okay. Is it love? No.
Nope.
No. Miser spends it.
Wait, does the word miser specifically mean somebody that
Saves-
collects money? Or is
Saves
it,
money, generally.
Yeah.
Or is it saves something?
Saves money.
Yeah, generally money, but you could say someone is a miser for something, not money, but generally it does mean money.
That doesn't really have much bearing on the actual riddle, though.
Yeah, I get that feeling that it's not. It doesn't really. I mean, they use wealth as a metaphor in the riddle here, but it's not about money.
Well, it doesn't. That's why I ask if it's a miser of money, because wealth could be anything. Like you could be wealthy in a number of things. A large.
Oh, Torkel said his riddle is solved. I guess that was the solution then.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
Yeah,
You ask which one. You ask the other one or any of them.
Oh, right,
what would the
right,
other
right.
person say?
Right.
Yeah, I still didn't follow. I'll be
Okay.
honest. I'll be like in the
I'll
shower or
just-
like
I'll
going to bed.
Later.
Let's put it
know.
one more time. So basically, if you ask one who's lying, he'll point to the door that will get you killed, because the person who's telling the truth would not point to that door. You ask the person who's telling the truth which door they point to the door that would kill you, because the other person would point to the other door.
Okay, so hear me out. How screwed are you if the person that's telling the truth doesn't realize your plan and points to the door that you would live going into?
He wouldn't do that because the other person would point to, would be pointing to
Okay.
that door.
Okay, so hear me out. What if you ask the guy that's gonna tell the truth first, right?
You
And
don't.
he
You only
doesn't
ask
think
it
about
once.
Wait.
And
But what if
in
you
the
ask
situation,
the guy
in
that's
this-
telling the truth and he points to the door that would lead to life?
then he would have lied, and he can't do that.
Oh, you're specifically asking which door is death.
No, you're asking which
Oh,
door
sorry.
the other
You're-
guard would point at.
Oh. That's okay. That's cool. Cause they know. Okay, okay. And everybody's quiet.
Yes, because Dale's still burning his brain out trying to.
I'm
work it out.
God, shut up, guys, because I'm also getting distracted by you guys.
No one saw that. I'm a good pilot, I swear. Holy crap.
Love more than
Okay, what's the security level on this system?
Every time I think I'm like, oh, is it this thing? Then it's like, no, that's like used in the riddle. It can't be that other thing.
Hey, what's the security level on this system?
It's secure. Make sure your crimes are
It's
off if you're gonna
Is
be
it secure? Is it high?
High security.
Yeah, it's high security.
Let's check.
It's secure as fuck.
Secure. What kind of PAs do you use? Do you use regular PAs or advanced?
They're efficient. G5 efficient.
That's not what I asked.
What did you ask? Advanced PAs?
He was asking if you
Oh,
were
no.
Advanced
using.
PAs or regular?
Oh no, they're
think
not.
you
I don't
regular
have any
ones.
power play modules, so I just have the regular.
You should try out the advanced ones. I really like them on the chieftain.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a look.
I'm fairly sure I watched the Yamek and he said they were trash, but then the Yamek seems to think everything's trash.
Yamix has his opinions about shit.
Yeah, he does.
Like
He hates the beluga, for example, and I disagree with him entirely on that.
Wait. Dislikes it. What for though? Like why? What reasoning does he have?
Well,
behind it?
realistically, he's actually correct. The beluga in general is shit.
You are correct.
I love it though, and I
But
don't
like,
care.
what's he judging it on?
I believe he was in his video. He was judging it on its general performance and everything, but even in terms of passengers, it's still outperformed
Okay,
by
I
Anime.
feel like. Hear me out though, like in the game, how many things are there to do? There's a bunch, right? But let's just say there's like 5, right? One of them is cargo, one of them is PvP, one of them's PvE, one of them's exploring, and one of them, I don't know, let's just say there's 4. So if you measure a Type 9's value in all categories, it
No,
would
I
be
was talking
good at
beluga
one of them.
laner.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
Alright.
saying. That's another example, right? Like, it's only 25% of everything because it's only good at one thing because it's a type. But that doesn't make it bad. It's just not something you would use for any of the other 3 things. Why would you go exploring?
A Type 9? Because you can actually get a pretty decent jump range in a Type 9.
Okay, please stop. I'm so done. Once Abdogs make it so that make it so that you can off already. Well, no wonder I didn't have any. Anyway, like once FDevs make it so that Guardian boosters stack, yeah, you're correct. The Type 9 will be the best ship in the game.
Whoa, rubber band. Hello.
Oh, that's 20 minutes.
Okay, I am now outside the station 3.
We're fighting outside the station right now.
We're at us.
Just fly like out from the station a ways. You should see our fire.
You might not be in the same instance.
Yeah, maybe. Try it out.
Oh, ARC.
Fuck! I'd opened that.
Thank you, killed.
What? What the fuck is happening? My ED market connector is being wasted.
Do you have macros and stuff set up for your achievement?
No, I don't. I do it all pretty manually.
You have it bounded to these things, right?
Yeah, I've got my pips up here on my stick here. My throttle.
Oh, you're on a HOTUS.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
here. Take a look.
You have rails?
No, I'm using PAs.
Wait, all PAs. Oh, you have multi-cannons. Okay.
Yeah, I'm using
Most people have a combination. Where are you fighting right now? Is that
just a buddy. Innards. Squad mate.
Oh, fuck.
Kind of looks like you're
Goddamn beat him.
Sorry, he's getting right.
Yeah, this is a hull tank, this chieftain, so it's pretty easy to bring my shields down, but once I've got yours, you know, it doesn't really matter if they go down. I got 4,700 hull points. There it is. Hey, who dat? A Fed. Uh-oh, here comes Nomad. Is Nomad looking for trouble? I usually do these wave type fights where I'll beat a squad mate and then someone else comes in and then I gotta fight them and they keep just chipping away at my hull. Eventually someone kills me, but... Oh, Tori.
You do know
The
what
squadron just going.
I just want to point out
Yeah.
to you, we are still looking at your chest.
Oh shit! Sorry, I was trying to show off my HOTOS. You guys don't like looking at
It's
this
skill cam. It's a
chest?
skill cam.
Yeah,
Like when they're like, we're looking at your chest, be like, you mean my skill cam?
my skill cam. That's right.
Oh, hey, it's this guy.
Oh, all right. So it has come to this. At last. Nomad.
You are. Probably this setup is random trails everywhere all over this guy.
I'm always going for it.
This guy's actually losing, right?
I think so, yeah.
Like, you're at, like, 78.
Yeah, he's gonna have a hard... I mean, unless he starts doing some serious module damage on me here real soon, I'll probably be able to turn this around. He's got a few more SCBs, but I've got a lot of plasmas.
He has to slay. Wait, is he on, like, turrets? Or?
No, I think he's on gimbals, otherwise I'd be getting shot a lot more. But now I've got him kind of disoriented, so... I love fighting large ships.
You think he'd be mad if I just sniped out one of his cells?
Yeah. That wouldn't be fair at all. I'd be mad, in fact. It's gotta be kind of annoying to have to try and track me around.
Yeah, it's kind of unfair. Big ships get bullied out.
What I'd like to do eventually is experiment with some wing combat, like do some 3v3s. What kind of like builds and team setups can you actually set up?
From what I've heard about, like once you get into like team battles, like bi-weaves become a lot weaker. So for you guys, from what I can tell, like
Yeah, I rock bi-weaves on this.
Stuff. Well, I mean, on your ship, it's fine because you're bi-weaves. But on anything else, like you probably run another one.
You know, a Haz-Res with just 2 people, a lot more profit.
More profitable.
And more fun for targets.
Not more profitable. That's profitable. You get the same amount of money with just 2 of you instead of 4 of you, and also use well, half as quick.
Target.
It's going cold. But you don't have anything that's obvious, right? He's running like weeds. Seems awful, right? It kind of feels bad that this guy showed up in a couple of bedrooms crashing.
It's like a fully engineered chief, though. And I love to fly out. There you go. Little love tap. Probably didn't even feel it. Sorry, Nomad.
Target destroyed.
That was probably not a cheap rebuy. I kind of feel bad now.
Kinda.
I mean, he came at me. He's my homie, though. I did that to my boy.
Well, how much is the rebuy on that thing?
I mean, it's probably... I'm trying to remember.
Right?
A few million at least.
Yeah, it's a few million. I like where I'm at. I don't feel the rebuy on my Conda because it's like got a couple billion. I'm just not sure exactly how rich
Right.
Nomad is.
Hey,
I mean, once you go
okay.
mining for a little bit, money isn't a problem anymore, right?
Yeah, we're about to make a lot more billionaires soon in our squadron too, in our coalition. So
All right, you want to go back and repair before we go? Or
yeah, I do. I don't want to take you at this state. We'll get a fresh
Dude.
start.
Honestly, you'll win. I've fought like 2 people in my career.
Oh well, it's always good experience, dude. I've only fought.
Like-
I'm relatively new in my PvP career, also. So
Like, I've literally fought 2 people. You ever heard of Layla?
who? Layla?
Yeah.
Name
He
is
was one of them. He totally trashed me.
of Prism.
I don't know who he's with right now,
Okay.
but totally trashed me. Like, I knew I was gonna get trashed.
Yeah.
Like, he knew it too, but he's like, hey man, you wanna fight? I'm like, what the heck, I'm a billionaire.
Yeah, what the heck? That's what happens.
And at the time, the ship that I was using was an identical copy of his. Like, I was just like, hey, do you have a build? He's like, yeah, I have this build. And I'm like, mine now.
Mine. I made this.
Definitely did not make it.
I made this. What up,
Oh,
Yopper?
that,
Yoop, yop. Yoop, yop. Yoop, yop, yop.
to be fair
Congratulations.
to myself, though,
Oh, on
I
what?
lasted.
No, go ahead. I was just asking Yopper what the congratulations for the victory. Oh, Yopper. Yes. Congratulations on, you mean like affiliate and all that? Thank you so much. Yeah, Yopper came in when I was sitting in my garage painting a table. You want to see the table, dude? It's done. Yeah, you were here since like day one. Take a look. You might be able to see it. It's got some junk on it in the corner here. Here's the table. Yes. Yopper, thank you so much for being there since the start, man. This has been an experiment, and it's been a lot of fun. So I'm really, I'm having a blast.
Have you ever gone to Sand 2 and
Yeah.
fought over with those guys?
Yeah, that's where I went and did my match with Tony Curtis.
Nice. I need to go over there more.
Yopper, this is Elite Dangerous. It's a really cool space simulator, space game. Let me show you what I'm flying right now. This is my spaceship.
In space, obviously.
This is my spaceship.
Space. Will I make it through? No look. Pass right through the mail slot. Yes, I love that. Oh, thank
Can
you
do
very
it on a
much.
Backflip though.
My beard is actually a freak of nature because it never grows past this line. I've never had to shave my neck in my life. So, yay for that. So yeah, that's my spaceship. I fly it around. Here's the Milky Way galaxy.
It's cool.
It's
Should
awesome.
know it. You live there.
It's real big. Yopper, the game is, it goes on sale on Steam a lot. A lot of people get it for like $9.
Wait, 9?
Oh,
Hit me up. I want it for $9.
Yeah, no, I bought it full price. I think it's a $60 PC. Oh, what's going on? What the fuck? Oh my god, I had my thrusters on reverse while I was in the gal map and I just backed into the station. Oh lord. Yes, I play on PC. It is on Xbox and PS4. It's not full cross-play, so for example, if you played on Xbox, we wouldn't be able to connect to each other, but we do share a galaxy, so we can work together on our squadron goals and things like that. So,
Oh, is that actually a thing?
yeah, background simulator, like the galaxy is shared, so exploration data, background simulator, power play, community goals, all of that is cross-platform.
Well, I mean, obviously community goals, but yeah, like everything else, that's kind of surprising. So if like your faction, you guys have this station, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I go boot up PS4 version and somebody comes to the station, your faction will own it.
Yes, yeah, Arbor Caleb
Wow,
and
that's
Total
awesome.
Defense owns these stations in the Xbox and PS4 versions. We have an Xbox squadron. Crest
Does
my
that mean
space
that
balls.
people? So does that mean that people just on the Xbox can just like come in and just take over? And you'd be able to do literally nothing.
Yes, yeah,
Except
we wouldn't be
you
able
know,
to.
fight it back on your end.
Correct. Yeah, we'd try to do our best to counteract whatever they were doing.
Well, yeah.
Oh wait, I lost.
But as far as like actual contact, you would just be losing out of nowhere, and you'd never see it.
Yeah,
I
Zilstra.
received a wing invitation.
It says you're already in a wing. Can you invite
I
me?
am. Sure. You usually sit in a wing during a fight?
Just so we can find each. I can't see you. Just
Um,
want to make sure. I'm often in a wing, but we'll D-wing if your strategy depends on.
I have no idea what the advantages of this is.
I think that if you had a build that went really gold. Oh, okay. Yopper, good night. Cheers, thank you so much, and I'll see you around. Sleep well.
Like, I mean, obviously I could have
Awesome.
scramble spectrum lasers and pack hounds, I guess.
Oh 07. Cheers, Commander. Commandant Yopper. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you too. Alright, Zill.
Aren't pack hounds kind of like a hard counter to hull tanks?
Yeah, are you rocking pack hounds?
No.
No. Yeah, pack hounds will fuck me up.
Like, because it just takes out all your surface modules, right?
Correct. That's what
And
Tony
also-
was rocking. He was nailing with pack hounds, and it was busted up my canopy, and it busted up my thrusters and my multi-cannons and my chaff. Like, everything went down.
Oh no, not your chaff.
Hey.
Then gimbal scrubs can come after you.
Yep. This is mostly a PvE tank. But
yeah,
it
I
can...
don't like hull tanks in PvE. Because I have to repair them.
Ooh, I like your paint job.
Right? This is like the coolest set of skins in existence.
Yeah.
They have it on the Crate Phantom, the FDL.
I got it on the Sighty too, I think.
Do they? That's awesome.
Yep.
Like, ooh, I have every skin for the Sidewinder. Ooh. Right? I'm seeing if Layla's gonna answer me before we start.
Cool. After
I'm
this...
asking him about you.
Oh yeah, he probably... I don't think he knows me. I've never fought him.
He knows a lot of people that just show up at Santu, though. Like, I asked him about both the code guys that we met earlier.
Yeah. Bob and
And
Torkel.
he was able to like, yeah, they're pretty they've shown up like a couple of times, you know. There's a point when you just know everybody, I guess. Your wing beacons, no.
We're not in a wing.
Oh, what? How? Well, I've been outplayed.
Just keep flying. Yeah, keep flying away from the station. I just
I
fell
saw
out.
somebody. I sent you an invite, and then somebody else joined.
Weird. Okay, that's fine. Here.
Right.
Just come out to me and then fly another 4 kilometers and then we can begin.
Okay, bye. What is your chieftain top at?
Anaconda
A
shield.
billion and a half
fucking
miles an
go.
hour.
I doubt that.
My top speed, I think it's like, let's see, I think it's 4, 5, 28 is top boost.
The FDL has game on it.
Yeah, you'll be able to outrun me. FDL's faster. It's a better ship than the Chieftain, probably.
Well, yeah, like it's just tier 1 in every aspect because.
Because it's gotta
like,
be.
Obviously, like being a trash pilot is kind of, you know,
Alright, Zill, turn around.
the difference.
Turn around. Every now
Alright.
and then I get a little
don't know
bit
where
closer when I see her. Hang on, 1 second now.
Where'd you go?
I see you. You're not in sensor
see you.
range, but I got visual.
I literally can't see you. Was that you way over there? Hey, buddy, how's it going? Alright, I haven't done this in a while. Well, actually, I take it back. I've been in 4 PvP fights because earlier today, a random dude from Code showed up and I got to fire at him for
Oh.
30 seconds before he escaped.
Nice.
Counts.
It counts. Alright, so I've got you on my centers. So we're just gonna fly at each other. When we pass
Yeah,
one
yeah.
another, the fight begins. Alright?
Yeah, I got you.
Cool.
Yep. Hang on. Let me get in sensor range, though.
Alright.
Isn't that you right there?
I'm right
What's the
ahead,
sensor
directly
range on
ahead of
this
you.
thing?
Got me?
Nope.
That's bullshit. We're 2 kilometers away.
Why is my... No way. Hang on, let me just look at my
Hi.
sensors. I have 4D sensors. Active range is 14 kilometers. Huh?
Can you target? Are you targeting me?
Yeah, I am now.
Oh.
But like, it didn't let me lock until 2 kilometers. That's something.
That is something, alright.
All right.
So we're gonna...
Okay, ready?
Hang on, Trenny.
Ready to go?
Yep, go.
All right, let's do it.
fat ass beluga, Jesus.
The sensor disruption never seems to last long enough to be like very effective, like as a countermeasure. Because
It's for healing ships.
it's for what?
It's for healing ships and when fights.
Oh, it
There's
takes the heal
like
ships.
a enemy large ship that has like healing beams. You can have one of your ships disrupt them.
Oh, that's good.
If you actually are dealing with that like a lot, it's recommended to have one of your ships just go as like a vulture and go in as like advanced PAs with a dedicated target lock for your ship by canceling. You know what I mean?
Right,
Because
just to play
advanced
that role.
Advanced PAs have a higher DPS and they fire less often.
Okay.
So if you have target lock breaker on them, yada yada.
I'm like not getting any shots off right now.
I'm quite aware of that. That's my plan.
Yeah, you're doing very well. Evasive. I just think you're probably not landing shots frequently enough to do too much 5 weeks of recovering.
You're one.
Starting to feel a little stalematey.
Nah, we're good. Your shields are weak. Holy crap.
There you go.
I don't believe that you have railguns on this. So
I do not have railguns on this.
I can just pop my tanks free and do this. No wonder I'm taking so much damage. My pips are all in the wrong place.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So that.
Still, he appears to be winning.
I don't understand why you're not firing your MCs when you've got the upper block.
He's definitely got the upper hand. I wouldn't say he's winning yet.
Yeah, I don't think I'm winning. I haven't used a bank.
Yeah. I'm down some chaps, but it's not really going to matter much.
That does
Ooh,
not
that one
matter.
hurt.
I do not have weapons.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You don't have any gimbals, right?
That is a waste of your credits.
Yep. It keeps me alive in combat zones nicely, though.
Oh yeah. It's also really good against pretty much everybody else that likes anything just people just.
Right. I love fixed hard points, though, so it won't work against me when I'm out there.
Yeah, I don't even run chaff. Like I'm forced to run chaff. gimbals, and if you show up and you don't have chaff, people will notice, and then they'll just come back. On the bright side, I think you've used more shots than me, so you might run out of ammo first.
Yeah, maybe. I got a fair amount of ammo.
I don't think that's going to be relevant, but just putting it out there.
Yeah, he's not running it anytime
I don't think you're negative. This is a nice can maker. I got all my 15 kills though.
Nice shot. Just can't get behind you. It's always the FDLs. They're just as agile. They're faster than the Chiefs. You got me outmaneuvered pretty much.
I'm still really confused by there's several occasions where you've had gimbals. Your gimbals have been like locked on and you're not firing.
Well, the multi-cannons aren't going to do anything to his shields, really.
I mean, they'll do more than nothing.
More than nothing, I suppose. Really, my problem is I want to save those corrosions.
Yeah, oh, that's
And I tend to fight. I usually fight a little more reserved, maybe to my own deficit, where I try to keep. I play my hand close to my chest. I keep things in reserve. Yeah, take that. How's that chaff feel? Huh?
I think you're down 5 credits, that's how it feels.
How's that chaff feel to you? You feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Oh, we're good. I'm so... I feel like I can probably outlast his multi-cannons if he tries to use them. Like, despite being annoying, like, I can confirm that he should
Yeah, like, I feel like if I was using all my multi-cannons right now, by the
Like,
time
I
your
could just
shields
play
are
even-
down,
I feel like I can just play even more passively than I am now, and just, like, outlast them.
I encourage you to try it.
Well, that was a mistake on my part.
That way when you lose, you can say, I was playing passively.
Oh, my dog's barking. This is not the time, dog. You show that like 80% of your damage is coming from gravity.
What was that?
I think 80% of your damage is coming from gravity. Oh, my dog isn't too loud.
No, I got a
really
bot
good.
spammer in here. You want to become famous? I got my first follow bot spam, everybody. Not gonna die.
Make me a moderator.
Make you a moderator? Hang on.
Yeah.
Not right now, but yes. I could use one of those for my channel. I don't have any.
Roof. Okay, so this is the part where, yeah, you're not gonna like my strategy.
I'm not, am I? This cowardice is what it is.
I have no choice. I'm just gonna die, like, straight.
Well, then you've lost.
Like...
All right,
just
well,
gonna
I'll go
straight
do
die.
something else for the next 7 minutes. Boring. I'll just...
Oh, don't worry. My shields will be back up pretty soon. I can't even get your shields down is the problem. I think I'm plenty evasive when it comes to like
Oof,
flying.
man. I just lost
So
so
you
much
actually- you
wood,
probably-
dude. I just lost all my
I feel
wood.
Like I'm plenty.
You probably actually have time to go back to the station where you are when you
Repair.
wait for him to come back.
Yeah. I lost wood, dude. I'm losing wood here. Cowardice.
I feel like I actually am.
Oh, you're
good
here.
at
All
the,
right,
like,
sweet.
Evasive part.
Let's go.
It's just the whole. Oh, my shield is back up.
Oh, good. I'm glad that happened for you. Cowardice.
Can't let it fly, that was trash. Are you kidding? That was a tactical 10-second retreat. Chill out.
All right, that's fine. I'll overcome.
Like I just ran away for 10 seconds.
Hey,
Chill out.
you know what? Everything is permissible. It's true. Mission objective detective. What? Am I on a mission right now?
Just wait until I learn to hit shots.
Could be some assassination, you forgot it.
It's possible.
What is an assassination?
It's a mission.
That's the type of mission.
It's a mission where you go kill somebody of high standing.
Ah.
Or ill repute, depending on who you're taking the mission for.
So I feel like as long as we're just like flying back and forth, like your shields are already at full, mine are not. I gain advantage first.
Oops.
Oh, what a shot.
Are you, you're saying you gain advantage from the runaway? Of course
No,
you
when
do.
your shields are full and mine are not, like, I'm charging my shields while I'm just flying back and forth and you're not. So you're already-
Oh, right, yeah, that's time that's spent
Yeah.
strategically advantageously for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally, because I'm struggling to
Plan.
land those shots. Oh, it's a
It was
plan.
planned.
Ah, yeah, of course it was. So is that.
Look me right there, it looked like you did.
What I like about those is if I hit you with my boom just right, you flip me around nicely so I'm facing the right direction, but that time it didn't quite pull it off well. Have another chaff. Suck my chaff. I forgot to regenerate my shields there for a second.
That's right, you have to put effort into doing that.
I do.
Because it's not normal.
My shields are an afterthought, really. They're just there to save
Yeah,
me
I
when I
know.
crash into things.
Like, my natural state for my pips is my systems, right? So, it's like they charge up just by sitting there. Oh, it's time to get skilled. 1 second. Oh, that was a nice hit. Thank you, level 3, I think I did.
Ah, man. Bad shot.
I like it when you miss because then I feel like I'm being evasive, even though
Yeah. I know that feeling too. It's like I watch your plasma go by and I'm like, ooh, I did it. It's like, no.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Mom, get the camera.
Look, Mom, look. No, look. Ah, you missed it, Mom. Come on, Ma. I told you to look. Now I'm gonna have to do it again. Make sure you're looking. Look, Mom.
That one missed.
Yeah, that missed. That was just a flat out miss on my part. I'm afraid I'm gonna crash into this vet here.
I like boosted right beforehand though, so it was all good.
It was all good. That was all you.
It made me feel like
That's why we play this game, to feel badass, right? That was a
that
miss.
one missed too.
I played to watch
I
numbers.
accidentally put away my hard points.
Oops. God damn it, not getting these. So much Delta V. My God. Your pip gets so far out. Who's calling me? I'm not interested.
Good to know I'm important.
You get all my attention right now, Zill.
Aw, thanks. I feel like that miss. You just missed.
No, that one landed, bro. I watched it hit. Yeah,
It looked like it.
that was my first landed hit.
That's kind of weird. That's the thing that's kind of weird about it. Like sometimes it looks like it straight misses, like it flies right by you, but it
Yep.
still clips the back of your ship, so it counts.
Yeah, you're not sure what. I'm never sure, like, with the peer-to-peer stuff, if there's any weird rubber banding or anything. Have another chaff, you fiend!
You know, I'm pretty sure the reason I'm missing all my shots.
It's the chaff, man. It's confusing you, dazzling you. Razzle-dazzle!
That is actually a modification that's on one of my PAs. It's called Dazzle.
Yeah, dazzle.
You Dazzle in your PAs?
No, I don't have dazzles.
Apparently it's really good.
I just like the word.
Like apparently it's good, but it's not free chat.
I'm out of weapons hard points. That's what happened.
You didn't run out of ammo, did you?
No.
Oh, okay.
That'll happen eventually. Don't worry.
It's gonna be kind of funny.
When that happens, I'll just trade my hull points for ammo. Or attempt to.
Is that actually a thing? Oh.
Yeah, it is a thing. It's an advanced form of synthesis. How did I get 2 famous bots? We'll get rid of them. Zill, you're making this so difficult. Or maybe I'm the one making it difficult.
So every time your shields go down, I try to hit you with rails, and that's probably the reason.
Well, that's
I
the,
only focus on you.
that's the time to
I
do
only
it.
focus on PAs whenever your shields are up.
Oh yeah, no, use your PAs all the time, man. They deal absolute damage. Like, you want to hit.
Yeah, but I'm a trash player. I kind of tunnel vision a lot of things.
I get that way sometimes too, where it's like, oh wait, that's why I forgot all my pips weren't in my weapon system. Fuck that up nice.
I feel like that's one of the biggest weaknesses of like newer players.
Pip
is
management.
tunnel visioning on.
Oh,
Like,
tunnel vision.
people tell you what to do, and you're like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do this.
There's too many things
And
to
then
pay
they
attention
forget,
to.
and they forget about some of them. Bonk. You just got bonked. Did you see that?
I don't know if I did get bonked.
It
Did you
kinda
bonk
looked
me?
like you got bonked to me.
I'm alright with that. I've been bonked before. I'll take a good bonking. It's invigorating. I'm not bonking you very much though. I generally prefer a more even exchange of bonks. It's important to me. An equitable exchange of bonks. Good.
Oh no! I've been bonked. I think I came out on top of that though.
You did,
I think-
for
I think
sure.
you lost like 5% of your hull right there.
I'm
I
down.
think that's a big win.
That was a big up for you, sir. Advantage Zilstra.
So this is kind of like what my fight with Layla went like.
On the other way around though.
No, like I'm really annoying. He still crushed me. Like, okay, imagine like you, except like I don't know. He actually hits every single shot that he fires. He just
Good,
doesn't
so
fire.
good, so good, yeah. Like me, but
No,
good.
he fires less shots, but he's more precise about them. He's also like 5 times his pace.
Right, and I still have a lot to learn about
Like,
PvP.
combined. It's kind of just frustrating. Like that's the only way to describe it. It's just very frustrating.
first goal should be landing more shots.
That is right now.
But
I feel
really,
like the longer the fights go on, the more practice you get, though. So
truly, I think our orbits are staying tighter now. Like we're jousting a little bit less and having slightly more orbits, but
that's because we realize we need to actually shoot each other if fights end.
yeah. Ooh, too late on that one. Are you in FA off like the whole time, or are you feathering it?
What do you do?
I've been in FA off pretty much the whole time. Every once in a while, I'll turn it on to like if I need like a quick redirect or a hard like a well-controlled boost.
Well, like you're supposed to do it in some ships, though.
Yeah.
You just click me. I think it was
No, that was a PA volley I managed to land. Believe it or not.
Believe it or
I'm fucking
not.
an I never thought I could be so true.
So free.
Is it free?
Wait, isn't it free?
It's free.
think
I don't know the words. Believe it or not.
The fact that you knew this song is enough.
That's good. Yeah, I'll take that victory.
Maybe.
Because I'm not going to get this one. I never really liked the PA. Waiting for the day to accidentally make cannons top tier. Tianfeng, I agree. I love cannons. I wish that cannons could be... They're so cool. I want like a big
Cannons are
Daka.
literally the best.
One big Daka.
Wait, the huge cannons exist? Is that a thing?
There, I don't know if there's a
Yes.
huge...
I believe there
I
is.
want a huge cannon.
Yeah, what up, Tianfeng? I'm just trying some PvP shit. I'm still in my not PvP optimized chieftain. So I'm gonna need to figure that business out here eventually.
Makes you feel better. This isn't optimized either.
I mean,
Should be.
yeah, I feel okay.
Like this ship is like it was okay, but like I built it and I showed it to Layla like recently. And she's like, yeah, I don't know why you're running it like that. That's trash.
Hmm.
And I'm like, I believe you. Not even close, baby. Not even close.
What do you mean? I hit you with that one.
He said he would be home in a half hour. That was a while ago.
At least I have
I'll check on it after this fight's over. Fighting somebody.
frag cannons.
Bonk. I should have muted my mic for that, oh well.
That's alright. Now I'm in your private business.
I'm gonna use it against you somehow.
Somehow.
Did you hear what he
No, I only heard you.
He was asking about the server. You guess what kind of server?
What kind of server? A Bitcoin mining server.
No, Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Oh, I did that shot. I'm so good.
May Minecraft live forever.
It's one of the things that like people do that are good at the game that I don't. Is they like actually focus on landing PAs and. So how much ammo do you have?
Not a lot. About
We're
to-
allowed to synthesize more if we run out, right? Literally run.
Normally, but I'm gonna say no synth on this fight because I don't want it to last forever. You're
Well, I mean, like,
you're on track to win. I think most duels will say no synth, but it's up to
well, okay, so
the pre-fight agreement.
the PvP hub group says no synth like premium ammunition.
Right.
But I don't know if that. I feel like beyond that, it's like per fight per group.
Here we go. 4 PA rounds left. This is the end for me.
Maybe not. I mean, like, I guess you can't outrun me.
I cannot
If
outrun
you're
you.
Literally, if you're just planning on just sitting here and letting me try and shoot at you, like.
I was
maybe
gonna
I'll
see if
kill
I could
you.
ram you to death before you managed to kill me, or at least ram your shields down, but probably not because I can't catch you. So like,
Like, I feel like if I get your shields down again, like, you don't have a chance. Like,
nope. There we go.
maybe you do. If I'm trash and I do that again.
No, I don't have a chance.
I don't know. I think you have a good chance here. I just need to get my shields back up. It depends if I have a bank. I don't actually know if I have a bank. I think if I have one bank left that I don't know about, then I think you probably screwed. I really like how you don't have any railguns. I really like it.
You like that?
Yeah, so I can just like not worry about it. That's true. You still have
I'm just seeing a small trail of explosions off his hill.
all right. Hang out.
Are we allowed to synth then? I don't care.
If we're gonna synth, I say we just call it.
Yeah, because it's just gonna keep going forever.
No, like I have ammo left.
All right, then keep fighting me. I won't synth, but you're running.
I'm recharging my weapons. I just didn't think I could get out of your line of fire right there. You know, I just realized I have chapters. Hey, tell me if my chapters on.
Yeah, it does something.
Oh, it just turned on?
Yeah.
Cool. I was just checking to see if I had it, like bound.
Yeah, it's
I
back.
was smashing. I was just smashing on buttons. Wow, that was a lot of damage.
I'm going to go down in a glorious, glorious fight.
That's like a big win for me, right?
I'll see you in Valhalla. I don't know, like I said, I mean, I'm not an experienced PvPer.
Neither am I. But it feels good. Or at least not dying. Actually, I take it all back. It feels better to not die than it does to die.
Not dying is more important, for sure.
Because every other time that I've gotten in a fight, it was like...
Ammo is optional in combat. I once downed an FDL with nothing but enzyme missiles and the sheer force of its challengers. Oh. Yeah. Use those alliance holes, man. You're a hard guy to ram, too.
Oh yeah. I've talked to Layla about avoiding ramming. Like extensively.
This is my only effort now. Just waiting for
Are
you
you
to...
out of multi-cannon ammo? There's no way you're out of multi-cannon.
No, I'm not. Just waiting for that coup d'etat.
Like, just be like,
I'm just ready to trade my hull points for some serious damage if I can manage it.
well, it's shield back up.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I docked to grab my crew member, and then forgot to do it. And then undocked, so I have to go out the station.
Yeah, I have to use myself like a projectile and try to aim myself into that leading reticule.
If you aim for where your multi-cannon's gimbals are, I usually find that's actually a pretty good reference spot.
Yeah, I mean, so you as the ship projectile are a little bit different, but I think I need to aim for my PA reticule because I'm moving even slower than my PA, right?
Yeah, that's probably. No one saw me miss that, okay?
I saw you miss that because I'm
Look,
watching
buddy.
this fight, right?
You think I need your negativity?
I'm 3 kilometers away watching you miss.
If you're 3 kilometers
Look
away,
at the ones that I missed. Look at the ones that I hit.
save
okay?
your squadron, maybe kill them.
mean, I could, but there's another guy here. I'm just getting messy.
Also, be rude.
Yeah.
I've worked so hard to get to this moment, guys.
Plus, I don't want to take a cheap kill on Della because he's down to percent.
Oh, I would. 100% if I was there, we should have no right now.
Ah, the sun, it's in my eyes.
I did just fully restock the mission.
Ah, that one's caught me by
That
surprise.
one, I
A little bit
felt your
closer.
pain right there.
Ram is an
I
art
felt your
form.
pain.
Yeah, and I've actually kind of decent at moving that. There it is.
You just hit me right there?
Yeah, I got a piece of you on my boom.
Like, I feel kind of bad because I actually have another bank. I just checked.
Yeah, not with shields down. This situation is not ideal, Tianfeng.
I don't think so, yeah. Oh, I missed. Rats and crash.
Well, you see my ammo situation. This is the tail end.
I'm enjoying having good like.
I would suggest though you just find the make it.
I'm having a good time practicing aiming though.
Yeah, this is good
And
training.
practicing.
Definitely.
I'm practicing avoiding ramming and aiming at the same.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to just end the fight and call you a winner, because it's still a training exercise no matter what, you know. So I prefer to fight to the death.
Plus, I'll love
There's a piece.
You just hit me.
Yeah, I took his shields down too.
Hashtag rig.
Keep having to get closer to reacquired target. Stop spinning.
I literally just need
You're gonna run away again?
I need to figure out what my chaff is on. Holy cow. You can shoot it.
The reason you're not getting chaff is because you fired a hole already.
Yeah, are you all out of shot probably?
I can literally see that I have not.
Oh.
Yeah, like I've only.
Are you out of systems energy?
It's because I have system power.
Yeah, you need system power to run.
Alright. Alright, I wonder why it wasn't working there. Alright,
For the same reason. I bet.
let's go.
Drive. Is there a faster way to target subsystems than what I've just done there? Because I hate doing
What
that.
do you do?
I have to go
So
to the
it's-
contacts panel and
You can bind up
You
on
need to put it on your mouse wheel.
By default, it's set to Y on the keyboard.
to just
Yeah, that's-
cycle through subsystems.
Yeah, put it on your mouse
Okay.
wheel and then you can
Yeah, I'll figure out where to put that. That's good to have. Because I feel like it's just a waste of time to try to do it the other
Oh
way.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Especially, then I lose target, and then I lose that subsystem target. That's really the advantage there, I suppose.
Well, that was pretty good.
Have another chaff, you fiend! Ah, now you're running.
I'm literally just floating back.
Oh, I see your reverse ski. I got you.
I'm not even. I'm not. The hands aren't on the throttle, buddy. Get out of here.
Your reverse ski.
I'm waiting for. my hands are off the keyboard.
I know. No, that's reverse ski. I'm
Where?
not talking shit. I'm just identifying what you're doing.
Is that what it is? I thought it was when you were actually throttling backwards. You gain more speed.
I'm not sure.
Actually, I guess it doesn't even matter in FA off, does it?
Yeah, if you're just going backwards.
Okay, well, I'm just. Like, if you can't catch me, that's kind of sad. I'm under your top speed.
Are you running out of ammo?
Yeah. I'm getting there. I got like 30 left. I'm out of banks though, so.
The beef jerky. beef train. I like that. I fear the beef train.
How much multi-cannon ammo you got?
Enough.
Enough.
More than none.
This is a fact.
Get out of here. One of my friends on Steam just opened up a game and it blocked me.
Oh no. I hate when that happens.
You're at a percentage that I would like you to have less than.
The feeling is mutual.
Considering that I was at like 90 when you were at 30, this is like a pretty good comeback for you, technically. Like
It is.
percent-wise.
I've definitely
Kill.
done a bit more damage to you than at first anticipated.
Traffic, so it's all
I don't have voice attack on. That's not helpful. Guess I've got to.
I can do that. For some reason, one of my PAs has a lot more ammo than the other ones.
One of them's maybe not been implemented sick fire, I guess.
Oh, you know what? It's the huge one. It's because I run out of power in the smaller targets.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So eventually, once we both run out of ammo, we'll get in a total stalemate where, I don't know, I think I need to get you down forward.
Whoever runs out of ammo first, I'm shooting.
I think it's gonna be him, dude.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time I've done that.
Not at all.
It should be you.
I'm in the Python, about 6k away.
What's the top speed on a Python? Somebody tell me.
I got mine up to like 350-ish. You probably could, but I'm persistent.
Hear me out. You set a macro to just hit your boost button for you. Then it doesn't matter how persistent they are.
I don't know how to set up macros, but dude.
I mean,
My keyboard's set up for it already.
like if you have like a Razer keyboard, you can do it. I think so.
I keep pulling the trigger on my PAs. It's so sad. I'm like keep trying to shoot you with them. It's like when a dog that's had its limb amputated still moves the stump when it's
Oh,
walking.
figured out what my chaff was. I was hitting the wrong key.
Oh yeah, that'll happen. That'll do it every time.
All right, so once I run out of ammo, what do you want to do?
I don't know. Arm wrestle?
Kill.
No,
I
that
feel
was.
like once I run out of ammo, I'll just solely be focused on not letting you ram me.
Yeah, I don't think this fight will end in a.
Holy cow, your shit was not good damage. I need like an actual direct hit.
When I've got a lot of pips in system, I mean, the Bioweaves recover a lot.
Oh crap, you have all of your pips and systems now.
But for that portion, I did because I knew you were just going to be picking away at me, and I wanted to just
Well, you
absorb
can
that
just keep them
damage.
there. You can just keep them there permanently because you don't need weapons power.
Not much, yeah. I'm able to really focus my pips a little differently because MCs don't need a lot. So.
You did get good damage.
Ah. Uh-oh. Canopy's about to go.
Yeah, he's starting to crap a bit there.
Finish him. Where are you at? There you are. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, finish me off. I'm singing Near God to Thee.
All right. Why don't we head back? I don't want to cost you a rebuy for no reason.
Oh,
Is my fighter?
that's kind of you. You'll get some
No, like,
combat experience, though.
It's no, I'm not going to. I'm gonna get one more shot.
Well, I mean, no actual combat rank experience for killing a commander.
I don't care.
Yeah, all right.
Me getting like, what are you ranked? Deadly? I think you're the same. So me getting 1 XP
Oh
point
yeah, not even probably.
is not worth me costing you, like whatever your rebuy is, like 3 or 4 million.
Well, I accept
That's
your
such a
mercy.
waste.
Thanks for your
That's
forbearance.
such a waste.
I mean,
So-
yeah.
Even if it only takes you 10 minutes to get that much money, like it's 10 minutes.
I mean, he's got over 2 billion. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Yeah, let's see if I can
Yeah,
make it
but,
back
like-
in time. You might have cost me anyways because my canopy's burst.
Like,
We'll see.
well, like forget that. Like, I'm getting a single XP point and like one more shot of like practice in, and he's losing like 4 million. That's not worth it. Like,
I think it's like 4.9.
Is there a way to
That's
dismiss your
stupid.
damn fighter?
You can
That was
just
a-
leave it.
that was a-
It'll destroy itself.
hey, that was a good fight. That was a good fight.
It was a
What,
good
my
fight.
fighter-
Yeah. GG.
My fighter's engine was kicked out.
Dude, maybe next time we'll start actually shooting at each other near the beginning of the fight.
Landing hits is important, I hear. Next time, I want to have a real PvP ship. This PvE is a PvE monster, and it can survive PvP encounters, but it's certainly not like a PvP build. So I gotta do that.
I would switch out your multis for rails, maybe, or at least try that. Especially against like shield cell banks, because like if I didn't have all the banks, or if you had feedback cascade, I would have been screwed. I would have had no chance. Like the fact that I could just pop banks freely.
I need to boost more if I'm gonna make this.
You should also try. You need to jump in super cruise. You should try getting advanced PAs and making a set of those. I think you might really like it.
I'll check those out. I want to
The
build
other
the
thing that's
super
really
pen
sweet
rail
about
build, the super cold super pen rail.
Well, another really sweet thing about the advanced PAs is you can set up like a target lockbreaker build on your chieftain. So if there is a healing ship, like you can just be set up for it. You're just like, oh, they have a healing ship. Let me just switch my PAs for advanced PAs. Boom.
Yeah, pop those out. That'd be good to have, actually. Good idea.
Like,
Because I
just
want to be
coming
more
over
prepared
here-
for like actual like
Well, just
yeah.
coming over here,
mixed
I
options.
immediately upon getting here, I transferred over like 3 ships and 2 loadouts for each of them.
Cool. Just to have them around.
1, because they're fun. 2, because you never know.
You never know.
1 second.
I think someone needs to get him back to the station faster. Tianfeng, do you mean me?
What?
Get him back to the station faster?
Quick, somebody get some cannons. Fire them at his rear. They could go faster. No, seriously, it will.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Here we get cannons.
Made it. Oh, you mean make me? I think he means like make me take the express. Get me to the station much faster. That's right. I'm picking up on the innuendo now.
No, so
picking
if
up
you
and stuff
fire
like that.
cannons,
No, in
Yeah,
the
they-
stream, they were suggesting a bit of murder, murder, just a bit of light murder. Yeah,
I'm only here for murder.
I didn't have a
Heyo.
mission, and yet,
Trying to. What's up, buddy?
I don't know a lot.
yo, what's going on, everybody?
How are you, Dell?
Tim, good to see you, dude.
Likewise, how's the stream?
It's good. Yeah, it's cruising.
Nice.
Well, that was a whiff.
Here, I'll put quick.
I don't know what the fuck she was going to do.
Fucking ad.
Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. Take the dog out. Get some vitamin D pouring in. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'll play for like another hour after
Masturbate
that.
real quick.
Yeah, rub one out. I'm gonna play. No, I'll play for another hour after that. Then I gotta shower and get ready to go to the gym, and then I'll play more later tonight.
You shower before you go to the gym?
I mean, I should not often, but I don't want to be. I'm stinky. I did yard work earlier today, so I don't want to go to the gym and be rank, and all the gym thoughts are gonna smell me while I'm pushing plate. Like I don't want that. I want the gym thoughts to be like, he smells nice, or I can't smell that guy at all, and not be like, yo, what the fuck?
You must be
But
working
then-
really, really hard, is what they're gonna
Oh
think.
man, yeah, I want him to work hard. That's great. No, they're gonna be like, dude, he's just fucking put on deodorant, bro. So,
Except that's not how it works.
no, it ain't. You shower, bathe yourself, bro.
That's
Yes.
still not how it works.
It helps.
You'll end up stinking like fuck at the gym no matter what if you're doing it right.
Well, yeah, that's supposed
That's
to.
what I say. You know, just fuck it. You're gonna stink anyway. Just
I just don't want to start stinky. I want to smell myself leaving the gym and be like, that's the smell of the amount of work I just put in, you know? All right, I'll be back in just a couple minutes.
okay.
Hello, comrades.
What's up?
Greetings and salutation.
What up? What up?
Not much. Hold up, I'm gonna go say hello to these. I haven't said hello to Moist or Sassy in a minute. I'm gonna pop in the other channel for a second. What up, people? Hi. Good evening or afternoon or whatever the hell it is for you. Just so you know, disclaimer: I'm live on the Twitches. If that's a problem, I can bounce out.
That's perfectly
You're good.
fine.
Cool.
It's 2 a.m. here, so.
Alrighty.
We're yeah, just coming up to midnight. Here.
Awesome. It's
So
just
where were you, Kat?
I'm in Finland.
okay. Cool.
Ah,
I'm an American, so that's why I don't sound like a Finn.
I was gonna say a little confusing.
I'm in California, so it's just about 4 p.m. here.
Lovely. We're just chatting about games, chatting about Souls likes, etc.
Right on. I just wanted to come in and say hello. Welcome, Cat, officially on voice. Hello.
Hello. Crap.
I'm gonna.
Oh no, that's alright.
I'm gonna pop out so I can rant unendingly without sucking up all the air in the room. That's what I do on my stream. I'll be ranting about science and shit. I try to run stream science or Super Cruise Science is what I'm gonna call it.
Ah, cool.
Little science unit.
It sounds very informative.
I try to be. I like to stream, but instead of just sitting there going like, and then I'm gonna do this, which is fun too. I do a little bit of that, but I like to try to. Science communication is important, I think, and fun.
And I mean, what better game to inform people about scientific?
Yeah, I think
Stuff.
if you're playing Elite Dangerous, you have at least a baseline interest in astronomy and cosmology. So those are the ones I usually try to focus on. But there's other neat stories that happen that I like to bring up as well.
And a fear of stars.
We don't know what they can do.
Yeah, I play this game as therapy, just exposure therapy to my phobia. It's just you sit in Super Cruise and scream at your computer.
You just like sit right in front of a red giant. And you're just like, you're nothing. You can't do anything to me.
You're just a bunch of pixels. Oh, I can't take it. Alt F4, Alt F4. Ooh. I went 3 minutes tonight, honey. 3 minutes. Has anyone seen what's the movie Solaris? I think it's called.
No, I feel like I should though.
I don't know why, but I'm just reminded of the color out of space, and then I'm like, there's a Nick Cage movie at that. I need to watch it, but I don't know if I'm gonna hate it. It's paradoxical. You can't. I enjoy anything with cosmic horror in it, especially involving space. But at the same time, I love the story and I love Nick Cage, but it might be terrible.
Nick Cage has a new movie coming out. You guys want me to
Yeah,
tell you about this? The unbearable weight of massive talent. So in the unbearable weight of massive talent, Nick Cage is going to play himself, who is trying to get a role in in a new upcoming Tarantino movie. And throughout, he is. Let's see, Gage's character, saddled with mounting debt, agrees to a gig attending a Mexican billionaire's birthday party. Like a Mexican billionaire's birthday party, only to discover that the billionaire is actually a cartel boss who has kidnapped the daughter of a prominent presidential candidate.
So this is basically just a documentary on Nicolas Cage's life.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's all the secret shit that he's been up to.
I can believe it. Nick Cage is half insane. I swear to God, he's an elder god unto himself.
I believe he is. I think he's been exposed to some eldritch horror at one point in his life. There's only one way to
Dude-
explain the madness
Dude,
in his
that's
eyes.
indeed. He's completely insane, and he's a half-decent actor.
Half decent when he decides to act. That's the great thing about Nick Cage is he takes every role, and only on some of them does he decide to act.
Precisely.
And when he
You're just watching Nick Cage in another Nick Cage movie,
Exactly.
being Nick Cage.
Right. Gigi, no, now is not a good time for this, honey. My cat is like, she's like, can I please? All right, fine, get in here. She's so needy.
Child.
Are neon atmospheres worth anything?
I mean, the neon atmospheres.
Neon.
I mean, everything
Sounds
adds
exciting.
up. If you really want to just maximize, like, go for only the most valuable ones, then you'll want to do high metal content worlds, gas giant, all terraformables.
Okay, I just stumbled on. I mean, just traveling back to my other ships and just stumbled on one.
Neon seems rare. I mean, I'd map it anyways, just because that's cool. I'd be like, oh, neat, I want that.
Yeah, it's fair. Like I hopped on the galaxy map and everything's this bright, shiny pink color, so it looked very exciting. This one, atmosphere type, neon rich. Everything's it's like a disco system.
Sounds neat.
It's like a good place to drop acid.
Yeah,
what else we
neon
got.
atmosphere. That'd be pretty trippy, dude. Blooming, looking at the neon skies. Neon only shines when in a vacuum and given an electric charge, though. So the skies wouldn't necessarily be all glowy and neat.
Aw.
Yeah, the gas has to be suspended in, not in a vacuum, but compressed rather to a certain amount, and then given a charge, given a current of some kind.
How would a charge occur naturally?
It wouldn't necessarily. I mean, it could, I suppose, but the pressurization wouldn't necessarily. Unless, so let me think. If the entire atmosphere is enough density of neon and not muddled up with too many other gases, so an acceptable purity of neon, then I don't know. You'd have to have some kind of enough thermal dynamics in the atmosphere to create convection, because then you'd have material, you'd have all this matter moving around, and then with enough convection and motion, you could create enough energy to create some kind of electric charge just from all of these, positively and negatively charged ions in the atmosphere all brushing against each other. You might get some kind of static charge. I don't know. I'm doing a lot of hand waving on that because I'm not a scientist. I'm just a big fat nerd.
Still acceptable.
Big ol' nerd. Ow, my cat is clawing up my leg. Oh, delivery items. I have to bring them here. Source and return. I see. I didn't read the mission carefully. Synthetic meats. I gotta get these grade 5 materials, dog.
What? Okay, so which way does the rarity go? Is grade 5 the rarest or grade 1?
5 is the rarest. They're also the
Okay.
most valuable in that you can take what most people do is you go and stock up on the grade 5 materials of all of the classes and varieties, and then you take them to materials traders and trade them down for the lower value materials.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a pretty
You can
effective.
get like 27 to 1 or something, can't you, for the grade 5s to grade 1s?
Can you see the kitty? She's hurting me. Ouch.
Awful child.
Kitty. I just gotta find the synthetic meats. Smoking some meats.
Obtain meat.
Obtain meat. Grant me your meat. System. Potion seller. Have you guys seen the potion seller video? It's one of the funniest things ever. I'm gonna find it for you all. And I'll save it for a stream time. Alright, Zeta Triangulus Australis.
Hey, Kat, I remembered the game you mentioned, War Thunder.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Pretty fun.
It looks like an amazing game. I just like I'm like looking at it like, do I want to sink my time into this?
That's it. When I played it, I wasn't too worried about the earning because you just sort of play it, and then eventually it goes, oh, by the way, You've now unlocked the next ship. Oh, the next ship, next plane. You unlock the next plane. It's, oh, sweet. Okay, I can do that now. Because you get, I mean, like obviously I chose the British, so I had Spitfires pretty early on, and it's like as soon as you got your Spitfire, you're kind of done.
I
Because
just I remember when they had a collab with one of the mobile games that I play, and I just kind of like went, wait, what? Why?
That's a bit silly.
Because it's basically just like Azur Lane is basically just a waifu simulator, and I'm just and like War Thunder had a collab with them because Azur Lane has basically all the waifus are ships, the literal World War II ship waifus,
That's hilarious.
and War Thunder had a collab with them, and I was just so wildly confused. Like, these are two properties I never expected to ever interact in my life.
Well, I always got mixed up because because obviously War Thunder then took on tanks and now boats as well.
I think they have planes too.
Yeah. It's somewhere in there there's planes, but then obviously World of Tanks appeared
Then they just do
and
tanks, right?
and World of Warships appeared and they just do ships.
That
But
one's
like
just
all the
bicycles, actually.
but like they're all so pushy on the advertising that like when you saw an advert, they just all blended together. So
Yeah.
when I went to play, because I'd seen like some video gameplay, whatever, of World of Tanks, and then when I went to play War Thunder, I thought, oh, I'll try the tanks. Like, wait, this doesn't look like the game. This isn't the game I've seen before. I was like, oh wait, it's the same but not the same because they all have all the like fancy internal damage cam thing, which is incredible.
Oh, that's neat. So you can see like all your shit
Yeah, so
breaking.
like
Yeah, like
anytime you hit someone, like you'll hit like I don't know, like a few 100-meter shot. You're like, oh wow, it's incredible. And in the top right corner, it shows you like a rotating bullet cam that like it shows the shell hitting, and then it goes into like a grid, like a mesh grid, and it shows how the fragments exploded inside the tank. And like if you hurt a driver, it shows like how you hurt them. It's incredible, really. But both these games have the same thing, as far as I'm aware.
They're just kind
yeah,
of different angles.
Yeah, so you can't really. It seems you can't lose, like depending on which one you play, because they both got the same stuff.
Yeah.
yeah. It's just World of Tanks has a paywall behind it. It's a problem.
Boo.
But
Buy
the
arcs
bastard.
instead.
Yes.
Actually, arcs is. I have no real complaints about arcs as a system. It's fine. They want to make a little bit more money. They want to sell some.
Yeah, I'm not super fond of microtransactions. I don't
Neither
like
am
them
I.
as a practice, but
Yeah.
they're here to stay, and we can't do anything about it. So,
Exactly. It's
and
it
the
is
fact
an
that they
effective model for different kinds of studios. I think, like, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I dislike microtransactions as a practice in general, but I think that there's been different, like, smaller studios that are able to kind of get a product to market and get it self-funded a little faster via microtransactions.
yeah, I'm totally okay with supporting the dev with that. It's just like I'm not too fond of this, but it's for a company that I can at least appreciate, and I know where my money's going.
Right. Yeah.
Whereas,
Yeah.
like with a big publisher that tries to push that model, it's just like you guys are crooks.
I'm not giving Tencent any sense.
No.
They don't get a dime.
It's fake. We were chatting about this like only what 20 minutes ago. We were like talking about arcs and stuff.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, before I played League as well, and like comparing League to this, like seeing that you can earn your skin, like your ship skins and stuff. You can earn what 400 arcs a week if you really just play.
That's my
and don't
only
spend it.
complaint is I kind of wish there was a way to raise that cap just a little bit.
Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
kind of low.
But considering like some of the skins are like 600, like some
Yeah,
of the
it's
basic
just
skins.
it would take you like a few months to be able to pick up like a ship kit or something.
Well, they're going to be giving away more too. Like over the holidays, they had that giveaway where they ended up they gave away like more and more arcs for free every day. As long as you signed in, you'd get a chunk of arcs. Which is
Yeah, that was right up to Christmas, wasn't it?
yeah, it's right after Christmas. Who's here? Sidebar.
Yeah, that was kind of nice. But like I said, at the moment, like with how Elite dropped on sale, where it was £4 for the game and £4 for the Horizons,
Mm-hmm.
which I guess is like
Like
$7 or $8
yeah.
each. Like, yeah, it's nothing. Like it's at that point, Elite is a free-to-play game.
Yep. The
Like,
amount of entertainment
as far
I've got out of this, I've got 1,500 hours in the game, and I think I got it on sale for. I got both Elite and when Horizons came out after. I think I got it Elite for $30, but then I got Horizons for a really cheap sale price, and the amount of entertainment I've got out of it is amazing.
Yeah, I've definitely gotten my $7 worth.
No shit. Like, I'm okay with buying some arcs, like you say. Yeah, like, why not? I haven't yet, but I will soon. I'm sure. As soon as there's a ship kit I really want. Fork
so
over.
like in total, so probably like 870 or $80, and that's like fine considering it's the only game I've played like this year. That's fine. Compare that to any other entertainment.
The only other games that I'm looking at right now, I don't even know if I could. Well, one isn't even out on Steam yet, and the other one, I don't have any friends who play, so I'm just like, well, I could always spend like $30 on that, or like however much that one's going to cost, or I could dump 25 more euro on Elite Dangerous. Yeah, I think I'm going to buy more shit in Elite Dangerous.
Yeah, I'll probably buy more shit in Elite Dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just nice to have.
Just like I want my ships to look pretty.
Yeah.
And I'd like my commander to actually be wearing clothes and not this weird looking plug suit looking thing.
Like you just popped out of the Matrix. Oh no, you're naked when you come out of the Matrix. Never mind.
I'm just like,
You're all
I,
slimy.
every time I look at my character, I'm just like, why does my character look like they're from Evangelion? Please no.
Excuse me. I think the only game I've dropped a lot of money on is Warframe. Probably spent like
Yeah,
$500 on that game.
Wow.
yeah, I spent like a decent amount of cash on Warframe when it first came out, and I have not played in like, God, like, I don't know how many years. I haven't played since like the first major update.
I've never spent that kind of money on a game. It would feel weird to me, like.
I mean,
I think the most I've ever spent on a game at one time is just Borderlands 2, and that's because I spent like, this was after it came out too, but I got my first paycheck from my first job, and I was like, cool, I got $200 that I can just set on fire. I'm gonna go and buy Borderlands 2, all of it, forever.
Yes.
that's awesome.
I think the one like full release in the last recent years that I did pay like the full whack for was Star Wars Battlefront, Battlefront 2 that was, and yes, they've ruined it, but what
Apparently
they
it's
ruined,
gotten better
I think
recently.
they
Yeah.
fixed it again, though, right?
yeah. So even in its worst case, when it was utterly terrible and the only way to get abilities was loot boxes, like the game itself was amazing. Like it, because I was looking around everywhere, like trying to find a Star Wars fix, basically, because I knew this game was out and I wanted to play something like it. Even went back to trying like the old Battlefront games.
Battlefield
like, you know-
2142, may it live forever.
Yeah.
God, I've been trying to get hold of that again, and I
It's still
hate it that
there.
I never actually owned a copy.
It's still
Where
there.
is it?
It's on Uplay.
Really?
Yes. Or Activision's. Yeah, that's Uplay's Activision's thing, right? I think it's on there. You can get it, dude. You can play it still.
Oh.
It's still running. Yeah. It's the
That
best.
game was awesome.
It's the best one there ever was with like the big cruisers that you'd like board the enemy's ship.
Yeah, the Titans or whatever they're
Titans,
called. Where you have
yes.
to like actually board them and,
And
like shut down the shields.
The
and...
commander role. Each team had a commander, and each squad had a squad leader, and the commander would issue orders. He had like a full overview and could do supply drops and, aerial bombardments, and would issue commands to the squadrons, who would go out and. So you had somebody able to play the grand strategy in a more direct role, and like that
So
disappeared from this games for a while.
Is there still a serviceable multiplayer community for BF 2042?
I haven't looked in a couple years, but when I went, there were still a handful of active servers, people playing. It was certainly very diminished. but it's there because I think that game still has stuff that no other game does.
God, I remember back when it came out, I played so much of that.
Oh my God,
So amazing.
Gibraltar was such a fun. I remember Gibraltar. I mean, mostly Gibraltar. It was an incredible game.
See, if you're into your like shooters of that style, ignoring like the theme, definitely worth looking into Red Orchestra 2
Yeah, I heard good things about Red Orchestra.
Vietnam. Like it's very much like it's a simulator without all the walking.
Oh.
Yeah, I
So
like the
It's not a walking simulator.
what's it called?
it's a
Combined Arms Warfare.
Yeah.
oh
That's like
yeah,
my
yeah.
shit. It's fantastic.
What?
So it has all the like the squad leader system,
Mhm.
and so you have got your one commander, but like the commander sort of has to be out on the field, and like for the commander to use his abilities. So like a squad leader has to ask for it, like pinpoint, and like it puts smoke down, and then the commander needs to be a radio next to a radio guy. So like you've got the commander like relying on his two radio guys
Oh,
to
I
like
love it.
keep him alive and stay alive, and like it's all this ease of life stuff. So when you're either the commander or one of these radio guys, you have a little mini map on your HUD which points you to them, so you're never like looking around looking for names. Like you always know where you need to be, but at the same time it's like a super hardcore one shot death that everyone's kind of screaming sort of arrangement, and it's absolutely fantastic. So I mean, and that's another game that comes on sale for like $10, and if you like your shooters,
It
That
sounds
sounds
like
kind of
Planet
fun.
Side 2, like in terms of mechanic design. It sounds like Planet Side 2, but like not terrible.
yeah, it's condensed, but it's still like I guess 60 to 80 players or something. Like it gets intense, and yeah, like even everyone on the voice chat gets into it, so it's exciting. It's like people do like scream. It's
I
funny.
like that. I see a lot of people playing Escape from Tarkov. What is that? Is that like a battleground type game or what is it?
I keep seeing stuff about that too, and they keep talking about like I don't know some kind of weapon crafting, or maybe I'm thinking of a different game. But
More like a DayZ, I wouldn't say.
Are there zombies in Escape from Tarkov?
No, there's no zombies in it. Just the gameplay type thing.
is it like a horde shooter in a way though?
I don't think so. It
Uh,
seems more like a
from what
survival shooter. It's a first person,
Oh,
kind of gritty. I see people managing their inventories and stuff. I haven't looked closely at all at Escape from Tarkov, but
From
like
what
I
I've
can
heard, it's a bit like a sort of an adaptive battle royale sort of thing, where I think you are all trying to reach like an objective and escape, but it's not like you all spawn in at once. As far as I'm aware, you spawn in and you'll like join a server, but there'll be like a mix of people in it, sort of thing. So I don't think you will spawn and then rush to get weapons. You sort of spawn in, sort of set your ground, take your time, and like you will run into other people. I do need to look into it. I'm very uneducated on the game, but
that
I
sounds
I
keep
think
pretty
it.
fun.
oogling. I keep oogling Arma 3, but like I
Ooh,
don't have like a group to play it with, and it feels like one of those games where it's better if you like have a fair amount of people
You can find
to
one.
actually.
Like, if you wanted to get it, you could go on. You could find the forums and apply for a group, and they'll onboard you quick because it's a game that relies on people being like there and engaged. A lot of it's just like player-driven roleplay.
yeah, there were two things with
Yeah.
that game. The one is I bought it and played it mainly for like the single player, and that was
Mhm.
like it's a great
Oh
single
man.
player experience because you're commanding your own squad, like you get real involved, and that's great.
Yeah.
But also when I started playing, there was a training server, and the guy leading it like might as well have been ex-military, and he was hilarious. So
Mhm.
it was very Full Metal Jacket, and everyone getting told off, and it was the best thing.
Yeah. The
I
RP
don't
on
think.
Arma is serious because there are a lot of like real military guys that are just like they love that, and they go in
Yeah,
there and they still live that life in Arma, because it's such an in-depth simulator. It has room for the players to really inhabit that.
Yeah, I tried it out when it was on free weekend a few weeks ago, but
Mm.
I had a really interesting experience where I tried out the single player, and I got my bearings pretty quick. But then I was like, I want to try out the multiplayer. Jumped in, and I ended up on a server full of Russians. And I got like everybody's. They're like 20 people speaking in Russian at the same time.
Oh man.
We get hit by a mortar strike, die, respawn, and then like half of them are staring at me like I did something, and I was terrified and just left. Cause I'm like, I have no idea what happened.
That's amazing. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a silly game. Tis a silly game.
See see that training server. I ended up going back to like a month or two later, and it all just got too serious.
There,
Because
yeah.
you usually get like your HUD and you got your map and you can sort of get around. But what they'd eventually done was actually turned off the map, so like you couldn't see any icons on it and you couldn't see where you were.
It's
So
just like
you'd
having
sort
a
of
piece of paper.
yeah, you'd open your map, you go, oh, that's a lovely. Wait, where are we? It's like, oh my god, and like people are shouting out grid references, and it's just like you don't know where you are. And I guess if I'd have stuck with it, probably would have been fine. But
Mhm.
so the people initially running this training server were, I guess, this was their end goal, that they wanted to get everyone fully into it. And as soon as you sort of fall out the loop, you're lost in Atlantis or whatever it's fucking Altis.
Altus, I think it was.
And the Jets DLC was all a bit sad. Like, all the cool stuff is is behind the second paywall.
Yeah.
It's a bit irritating.
Yeah,
I
I
think
keep
I
looking at it though, and I'm just like,
have
one
it.
day. Mostly because I'd love to be a tank driver and just run people over with the tank. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Feels powerful when you're in a tank. Oops.
Oh crap!
I almost have. I have 63 diamonds. Closing in on 100.
What are you using again?
A pickaxe.
Basically. My T7 kind of sucks because I was like, okay, I will get a 3A collector lipids, so I only have 2 collectors, and I stuck what was it? Subsurface displacement charges or something like that?
yeah.
Yeah, and they're kind of useless for what I'm doing, so it's just kind of like
I'm pretty
I've
sure
been
it's
hammering.
maybe an hour after you have 103.
Yeah, this is gonna take me a while.
Well, you can see where things have gone wrong. So you started just after me. I've been sold, and I'm now sitting on like 200 mil, and you're about to hit 100. So it's
Yeah.
mistakes have been made. But yeah, it's seemingly a lot more profitable when you're in a wing, especially with 4. Because what I think Killer was telling me earlier is that basically the amount of people you have surrounding the rock just like adds a multiplier onto the amount that's actually in it.
Right.
Yeah, because like as far as I understand it, it's like so in a wing you have like say 2 people each of and there's like 30 deposits of like say diamonds or whatever.
Yeah.
You both get that 30.
Well, from what I gather, it's not just that. I think so. You would equally say, yeah, that rock has 30. You both go in and would have 30. But I believe that when you're both there, it's like it adds another. I think it multiplies it on top. I think it's
It would be
encouraging
like
people to wing.
33 or something.
Okay.
I don't know
Because
exactly what it is, but like it would be more than just the 30. Yeah.
yeah, when I spawned in, like I I got this a lot from watching videos of people wing mining as well. You look at their map and it's full. It's full of fragments. It's like, oh, what the hell's going on? Like, and everyone's got like 7 or 8 collector limpets running because there's so many materials. Like you don't get that by yourself. If you go by yourself, you get what like 15 or so fragments from a rock. yeah, there's definitely a trick to going there as a wing, just going crazy.
Yeah, well, that's what we're going to be seeing a lot of when we're mining on the expedition. I'm excited. That'll be fun.
So I think I got a bit mixed up between the Thargoid hunt and the exhibition, the
I think they're
mining.
both happening at the same
We
time.
adjusted the dates. There was a mix-up.
Oh.
Yeah, if you, I adjusted the date on the post. If you look again, it's the mining expedition will happen on the 21st, the weekend of the 21st, and we'll
Okay.
keep the Thargoid hunt on the weekend of the 14th because that one took a little bit more preparation and people were already ready for it. So we'll leave
Yeah.
the Thargoid hunt.
Well, that's. I'm actually glad for that though, just because I really want to participate in the mining expedition, but I'm clearly very noobish with it.
That's
I
so
really
fun.
want to try seismic mining just because it sounds like a lot of fun.
Core mining, I think, is, in my opinion, it's more fun than laser mining, just because there's more of a mechanic. There's a mini game you have to play for every rock to like get that optimal charge yield. Laser mining
Yeah, like
is simpler.
Yeah,
But
I could see how like one would be a bit more profitable just because time spent, but I really want to get the reward of blowing up a whole asteroid.
Oh, the sound is
feels
so
cool.
good. I think they're equivalently profitable. If you're doing both of them in an optimal way, it's whatever you're comfortable
Just
with.
one takes a little bit more skill than the other.
Yeah, like
The
more
issue
effort.
is you're gonna. What I found, I had like a few moments of this because I was purely core mining and like until like now.
Mhm.
You get very stressed out when you can't find a core, and it happens a lot. Like
Yeah.
I've spent periods of 15, 20 minutes like without finding a core, and it melts your brain. It's
Yeah.
it really gets frustrating. That will quite easily happen. Whereas, like as you saw where how we were laser mining before, you laser mine, you sort of turn a little bit, and there's another rock, and it's just nicer. Like core
Yeah.
mining feels good when you get one, but you spend a lot of time trying to get one.
Yeah. So in the expedition, I think the way that I don't know for sure because this is our first group mining expedition under the new supply and demand mechanic, but I think that what we're going to do is each day we're going to have a list of the most valuable commodities, and we surveyed out mining locations for all of the valuable commodities in the region that we're out. And so we'll have miners working to collect that valuable mineral for that day, storing it in bank ships, and then the poorest pilots will make withdrawals from the bank ships, go sell their sell their minerals, and then come back with limpets and a mining ship. Miners will exchange their minerals for limpets at the banks, go out and mine some more, while new players go and sell and again repeat the cycle and replenish the banks.
So like we're gonna have like one ship that holds all the minerals and cargo and stuff, and then we're just gonna have other ships off mining.
Probably several banks.
Okay.
Yeah, because of time, time zone differences. But yeah, we'll have players holding the bank ships that will be there to receive and distribute minerals.
So I'll be able to do a mix because say the Type 7 I've got, I'm quite happy with how it's working. But I'd be happy to do a Type 7 for a bit, and then if needed, I can hop back, get T9, and come back out again, like to cargo. So yeah.
And we'll all be flexible. There might be a time we might be really short on limpets, and yeah, we'll need you to come out with a T9 full of limpets and tag out for it.
Yeah.
You can be a bank and be mining at the same time in a T9, really.
Yeah, of course. Because one thing I haven't quite worked out. So you obviously got these banks who will eventually be holding minerals, but then to actually distribute, how are we going to control like who gets to go and sell? Because obviously there's no money transfer, so it kind of becomes a bit clunky with actually at the end. Like, how do we say, okay, right, everyone come and take 200 and then go sell? Like, how?
It happens a
does
bit
that
more
happen?
fluidly because the banks are going to fill up a bit faster than you think with all the people mining. So
Yeah.
there should be a bit more of a fluid transfer. So as the banks are filling, the players of the highest need, the newest players who want an need that quick injection of money, will be they'll take the priority. They'll probably also have the smaller holds, so
Yeah.
they'll be emptying the banks as we fill them, and then as they're busy, so a new player just got his first 100 million, so now he's going to be out for a while building his mining ship if he wants to continue to contribute to the expedition. So now, next round of people get their payouts, and then
So,
we'll be
like,
tagging
are
out.
we focusing on one kind of mining, or is it going to be both?
You can do both. It doesn't really matter
Okay.
which way you mine. You can be core mining capable. I think laser mining is preferred because you can do everything with laser mining, but you can
Yeah.
core mine too because you can get enough of the valuable minerals that will have a good spread still.
I think from what I've seen, like if you're core mining by yourself, is probably alright. I think from what I've seen today of laser mining, the way it works, like having 4 or even like, so we had like 5 people when we were on, like sticking together, it just becomes so profitable.
Yeah.
I think if you're like winging with like 3 guys at laser mining and you're core mining, when you're core mining, you travel fast, like because you're hitting the pulse wave, hitting your boost, and like flying through the asteroid. Whereas the laser miners probably don't move more than like a couple of kilometers in a session.
Yeah, they stay put for sure.
So you're probably going to upset a few people if you're core mining in a wing with them. But if you want to go off and do your own thing, I guess that's
You might have a core
fine.
wing.
Yeah, get a core gang.
We'll have a core wing and a laser wing. I mean, if we have enough engagement on this, and also the thing about this is also partially experimental. We want to, we're going to be experimenting with the supply and demand mechanic, and so anytime you go and sell your haul, we'll be instructing everybody to take note of the demand and the value before and after your sale. What system and station you're selling at. We're going to be collecting all that data so that we can find out more about how this system works exactly.
So me and Kilgore, we tried to do some experimenting earlier this week. It was kind of an idea I came up with because I'd seen a video online showing that obviously like the amount you get paid depends on what's in your hold, but it's like sort of one of the theories. So what we did was we sort of we dropped into the system with the highest price. We went to a nearby station. I dumped all my diamonds and then went into the station and got the price, hopped back out, picked up all my diamonds and went back in and sold. And it kept the price, but we don't know. That was just with one demand example, so we don't know if like lower demand would have a different effect. Because from what I've seen, the market updates every 10 minutes. So in theory, so as long as you transfer the diamonds within 10 minutes, will it update? But the price stayed exactly the same.
Yeah. On
So
that,
it's
yeah, you could that kind of neuters the argument that this breaks wing mining, because yeah, if everybody's just going to the same sell location, as long as you all sell within 10 minutes, then everything's fine.
Yeah, the danger with that was we were trying to drop like 10 at a time, but we still lost quite a few diamonds. Well, say the first time I dumped like 20 or 25 at a time and it lost a load. But yeah, dropping 10 or 15 at a time, we only lost 1 or 2. It's just whether, like, if we find that we go to sell and it's giving us, like a third of the original price, we might need to like take up a strategy like that to actually get the transfer, like to get the amount. But yeah, it obviously depends on, like, if we are sending new players back to sell, they're not really gonna have that issue. It's only if we sent like a ship full of like 500 LTDs that it might start to cause some issues.
Yeah.
That reminds me, which station are you selling at, Moist?
I used, let me tell you, put it up here. There's a few options. If you want to hop into solo, there's one only 49 light years away.
Moist.
Uh,
By the way, thanks again for the footage. It was so much, I had a lot of fun making making that video. I learned a lot about editing and shit, and it was fun to like chop our perspectives.
Yeah, it's cool. It's nice to see that sort of come together. Yeah, it's just it's a shame my combat abilities were very limited at that point.
Well, we'll do it
I
again.
might have
I want 3 or 4
Yeah.
camera angles next time.
Definitely. I mean, it's like, I think most people will have like computers capable of recording, so we definitely be able to get a few people.
Yeah.
I may have this sell sooner rather than later because I just realized I'm at 10% fuel,
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
and
Yeah.
this thing doesn't have a fuel scoop on it.
Oh dear.
Jump out to. Oh, fuck. Let me think. Let me get the name. There's a station in the next system. It's called Irula. Irula. It's very, very close to Buran. And there's a station, Anderson Orbital, that will
Okay.
sort you out.
Is that where you've been selling at as well, or which?
No, that's just where I dock. But if you want to get fuel, because you'll need to travel a little
Yeah. Which system is the place that you sell at?
bit. The what? Okay, let me just get it for you on screen.
Alright, I'm gonna hop out of Discord a little bit because I'm probably gonna. I don't know. We'll see.
Alrighty.
I might start
Alright,
ranting.
no worries.
Yep.
I'm heading very soon as well. So
Alright. Cheers. I'll talk to y'all later.
okay, in a bit.
Okay. If you're in the chat here, say hello. If you're somebody I know, or if you're somebody I don't. I'm going to be wrapping up here in probably about 30 minutes or so. Got a kitty in my lap. They discovered a blast of radio waves from deep space that has a 16-day cycle. This is the first time we've discovered a fast radio burst that has a steady beat. That's kind of neat. I like that. A periodic flurry of radio waves from some unknown object in deep space could help astronomers figure out what's triggering similar radio bursts in other galaxies. Cool. Since 2007, researchers have cataloged over 100 fast radio bursts, or FRBs, coming from every direction in the sky. But it's unknown what causes the radio bursts. I think it's probably pulsars, maybe dark pulsars or some shit. Only 10 have been seen to repeat, and none of those have exhibited any sort of steady tempo until now. Bum, bum, bum. That's cool. One of the known repeaters has a relatively brief window of activity about every 16 days. That's cool. It says, oh well, this, I don't know. This means something about the source or its environment is reliably controlling the burst's activity. A potential clue to the true nature of these enigmatic objects. Look at this bitch. Check this bitch out. Hey, kitty kitty. This is very significant, says Duncan Lorimer, an astrophysicist at West Virginia University in Morgantown and co-discoverer of the first FRB. It's potentially going to take us in an interesting direction to get to the bottom of these reports. Of these repeaters, excuse me. I'm having a minor stroke. My name is Duncan Lorimer, by the way. I'm an astrophysicist. And yes, this is just my natural speaking voice. Please don't make fun of me. Look at that happy kitty. Such a happy kitty. Look at the happy kitty. Guys, I owe so many Nerf the Wifes to people. Hopefully this is my last haul. I really just wanted those rare mats. So I'm gonna go take a shower after this. Eat something, get ready for the gym. Gonna go pick up some heavy shit. That'll be good. Parmush, a good boy. Gotta pick heavy things up and then put them down again. And then pick them up once more. I'm compelled by some unknown force. Some unknown motivation is pushing me to go to pick up heavy things. It's kind of a new experience for me. I'm an indolent person by nature. If I could have it my way. Ooh, goodness. I'd do nothing. I'd be a terrible example. But recently I started going, and it's true. I heard somebody say that, like, if you go to the gym, if you're trying to build a new habit, like working out or exercising regularly, the first 90 days, or maybe it was even 45 days, it's alarmingly short. But if you're able to if you're able to make a schedule and stick with that schedule for the first, let's say 45 days even, that's a victory. And not only is it a victory, but your mentality is going to change about it. And you're going to actually start to honestly feel bad if you're missing your routine. Because you've kind of made this obligation to yourself not verbally, just by your action. You can change your behavior. It's hard. I struggle with a lot of things like that as far as changing my behavior. Attentiveness, being sure to pay attention to doing what's important first. Right now I have laundry I need to flip. I should have done it already. I'd like to have done it already, but now I have to do it later. Because it's my bedding. So I can't go to bed until I finish this task, and yet here I am procrastinating it like it don't really matter. But it do matter. Hi. Almost nailed that one. I like the blind landing. Compass only. Back it in. Just ka-chunk it.
Contact. Deploying ground crew.
One possible explanation for the periodicity, that's a word, is that the FRB is orbiting something else, or perhaps a star or black hole. In that case, the 16-day period might reveal how often the source of the radio waves is pointed toward Earth. Alternatively, stellar winds from a companion might periodically boost or block radio pulses. Winds might also explain why not every 16-day cycle produces bursts. If the companion occasionally belches out more material than usual, that could mask the FRB's signal. It would mean the companion would have to be belching out material at a very periodic and regular rate. War! What up, means war? Good to see you, my dude. Thanks for dropping in. Man, I have been streaming and fucking around a lot today because I was not at work, so yeah. I've been not super productive. But I am going to go to the gym. I'm actually going to sign off here in about 20 minutes. Yeah, in about 20 minutes I got to do the thing. This is just like stream number 2 of the day, dude. I don't know if Uptime's working yet. I set up Nightbot, but I didn't do that one yet. I'm sorry, I haven't done that one yet. But this is 3. I set up like GG. Look, the cat is stopping me from typing here. I can't do this, honey. GG. I did a Twitter one and an Instagram one.
All clear. Take care, Commander.
I know. I'm gonna stream some more though. Yeah, I'm gonna be back, dude. I'm gonna spend like 40 minutes at the gym, and then I'm gonna come back, and then I'm gonna stream some more. And like my wife and daughter are out. There's nobody here. There's nobody gonna be here all night. So I'm gonna stream for a while, and I'd love to have you with me because I'm gonna listen to my science podcast and get all inspired about some fun science news. So I'll have some fun shit to talk about because I like talking about fun shit. But before I go, I gotta finish this mission. Yeah, it'll be a good time. How was your day? What time zone are you in?
Ready to engage.
Okay, cool. I used to live out in that zone. I lived in Ohio and Kentucky and Missouri for a little bit.
Objective detected.
Half-hour commute from 5 p.m. 1.5 hour commute. Dang. Yo, do you listen to any podcasts or anything on your commute? Like, how do you... Because I got a 40-minute commute, and I have to work to make it bearable. So, like, how do you manage that? In meetings during your commute, are you paid during your commute? Yeah, WebEx. That's good. At least they're paying you. What do you do? As vague as you have to be if it's sensitive info. Cool. Right on. Now I'm a sysadmin. Nice. Right on, dude. Stay the course, dude. That sounds fun. I actually really enjoy providing support. It's pretty good at it. DevOps. Nice. Yeah. So I spend most of my day managing Exchange mail servers. I've got some OCR, like centralized scanning servers. I work for a company. We provide service for like 700 users across California, Idaho, Texas, Arizona. I do a lot of some network security, mostly like spam filtering and managing the servers that do that. Level 1 help desk for 4 years, transition to QA for 2.5, then DevOps for 2.5, and back to help desk. Oh, you're leading help desk now. Cool. Good for you. Congratulations. It's a nice little arc. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You gotta do 2 boosts. 1 boost in, and then flip, and another boost to counter it. Yeah, thank you. Anyways. Got lucky. I'm sure you did some work for that too, War. Didn't just get lucky. GG, I can't do this with you sitting here. Ah. She's sitting on my hand now. No! Ah! She's laying on it. How rude. What a jerk that cat is. I even made her a special table that she could sit on by the window, but she's still gonna sit on your hand. She's still gonna sit on it to stop you from having your fun. Oh, come on, thank you. Oh, War, I'm sorry. Well, are you gonna be here in like? Well, like I want to go. I gotta. What I have to do is. Okay. So look, I will. I'm happy to teach you. I also have my old coworker who I want to teach as well, who is like frustrated because he wants to know how to play Elite, but he can't. He hasn't like got over the hump of learning those basics that make the game enjoyable at all. And I really want to help him too. So I'm happy to. I want to teach you all the basics so you can feel confident enough to explore the rest of the game yourself. Because I also don't want to take all of that enjoyment of discovery from you. But any of your questions that you have that you need to know to figure this out, man, I'm gonna hook you up. I thought I knew the basics for a long time, and then I learned even more basics. Yeah, if only to learn like some of the terminology and stuff like that. Yeah, and War, we do have a mining expedition coming up, so not this coming weekend, the Valentine's Day weekend, but the one after that, we're going to be doing a big coalition mining event. So, yeah, if you find yourself really back into Elite and loving it, we'll get you a squadron, we'll get you a bunch of money. Yeah, mining, get you rich. Gonna make the paper. So that'll be fun. It's gonna be good. Great. Look here. I'm gonna leave you with this. We're gonna go. I need to turn off the Streamlabs bot version of that and just stick with Nightbot. But that's my squadron information if you want to look at that. Hit that link. The Discord for our squadron and our coalition is behind membership to our squadron on that website, Inara. That's where we do all of our organization and shit like that. So that's not a Discord link for. There's no Discord link for my Twitch thing yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that. But for now, that's just our squadron. Sweet. All right, I'm gonna end the stream for now. I gotta eat a little something so I have some energy when I start pushing that plate. I gotta go cash my checks at Swells Fargo. Make my donations to the Iron Gods. Sacrifice some sweat at the altar of Swole. All right, y'all. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, look for those notifications. I will be back tonight to stream some more. I promise. We'll do it. Later.